Uncensored.
This is traffic on Eagle 98.1.
We're getting some better news now from one of our problem spots. Our stalled vehicle that had been blocking a lane of traffic on westbound I-10 at College has now cleared. The backup, we had Chaz at Essen on both 10 and 12, is starting to improve. Our other big problem, though, still there. This is westbound I-10, mile marker 192. That is between Gramercy and Sorrento. Left lane by that crash, delay.
Good morning. It's 7 a.m. here on Monday, October 20th. Today in Baton Rouge, you can expect sunny skies with a high of 83. In hour one of today's show, we'll recap LSU's loss to the Vanderbilt Commodores and talk about the Saints' latest loss, this time to the Chicago Bears. You can follow us on Twitter or Instagram at OTB_ESPN and watch us on YouTube at the 104.5 ESPN channel. Hour number one of Off the Bench, live from the Raising Cane Studios, starts now.
Welcome into Off the Bench, presented by All-Star Toyota.
Ooh, you're scary.
We're bringing you the spookiest sports talk in town. With Jacob, Hester, and
Matt Flynn.
Terrifying and terrible.
live from the haunted
Raising Cane
studio, here's Jacob, Hester, and
Matt Flynn.
All right, welcome in OTB Monday morning. You don't get a yo's for winners, and nobody won. Jake, Flynn, Alondra, Tate here with ya.
Should have done the nose.
No!
No.
That's actually really good. That's really good. You had a lot of time to sit there and think this weekend, so I'm
did.
glad you came up with a lot of different things, a lot of one-liners, a lot of
zingers.
a lot of plays to
zingers.
break down. Yeah. LSU goes down, the Saints go down, and sure, the Saints have lost a lot of games, but it's how they went down. It's how LSU went down. They were underdogs in the game, but it's the things that happen in the game. You're going to see, you'll see a lot of clips today. Probably
It might
maybe no
be
good ones.
Might be real bad radio too, because we might watch a lot of film.
Yes, theater of the mind. We'll do our best to set it up. But today's one of those days that if you could get to your desk, if you can, maybe have a business call that you got to take, and what it really means you go to your car and pull up your phone and pull up YouTube. Maybe that's a good day to do that here today. Gosh, we'll get there. We'll get there like we always do, though. I want to see how my people are doing. How are you?
I'm not great, Jake. Not great at all, buddy. But you know what? When you walked through those doors today, I think a little sunshine came in. You know why?
Why is that?
You have a beautiful mustache.
Oh, thank you. It's the most exciting thing that happened to me this weekend.
You're trying to be like the young ones, the young baseball players out there.
They win. So
Why not?
Maybe so.
Why not?
Yeah. LSU baseball wins championships.
But you know what?
2 in the last 3 years. Maybe I can get some of that energy.
Yeah. Well,
Also kept the soul patch, though.
I'm not. Yeah, I do see that. I think that's a little bit more than a lot of the youths do. I think they're just strict mustache, I think.
Oh, yeah, I think
Maybe
so.
a little bit soul patch.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Always enjoyed a good soul
like I was
patch.
saying, I don't. I'm not doing great. Wasn't a good watch. I didn't get a good feeling during the game. Certainly a terrible feeling after the game. LSU went out there, and they got beat by a better football team, a better team, a team that's better at tackle football than your LSU Tigers. Vanderbilt, better at football than LSU. Not really a day that I thought I'd see coming. Now, a lot of credit goes to Vanderbilt. So, credit to them. They've built a nice little program there. They're very well coached, and they played good.
Yeah, very
We knew
well
they were
coached.
good. We knew they were good going into it. So, I know we're gonna
diversity all over the place and what they do offensively and defensively.
and they execute very well.
Yeah.
Hard-nosed guys. They got a good grit, good attitude. I watched their offensive line on video. My God, they're impressive. They got a lot of they got a lot of future draft picks on that offensive line, and they looked like it, certainly. So anyway, well coached. So hats off to them. We're gonna go ahead and get that out of the way. Hats off to Vanderbilt right now. You played great. You proved every single drive pretty much that you were the better football team. You improved quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, quarter 4. There wasn't one quarter where LSU was better than you. So Kudos to you. Hats off, Clark Lee. You've done an amazing job. Diego Pavia, you are a dude. I don't know how you're going to be at the next level. I don't really care because at this level, you're great. And what you did and what you do and what you bring out of the other 10 guys on the team and the other 11 guys on the other side of the ball, what you bring out in your team is impressive. So I'm going to get it out of the way. Y'all beat LSU. Y'all beat us soundly. Congratulations to y'all. The rest of this show, we're going to talk about LSU. So right now, I want to say congratulations because you did it. You deserve it. Give you your flowers. You made LSU and all the things we're going to talk about LSU in this show. Y'all caused that. So just want to get that out of the way. I don't want anybody to get it twisted that we think that LSU just lost this game because y'all won it. And y'all made LSU, look bad a lot of times. There are some positive things to take away. There always is. No matter you win, lose, draw, whatever. There's always positive to take away. There's always negatives to take away. This time there's a little bit more negative.
Minus a little bit. But what they're doing over at Vanderbilt is pretty impressive. And the one thing that kind of might piss me off more than anything is, and it's a hard pill to swallow, is I texted somebody after the game, and I was like, you know what? How many games had it been since Vanderbilt had beaten LSU? You hadn't beaten them since 1990.
1990. Hadn't been favorited and over a top 10 team since 77 or something.
Yeah.
You beat LSU, and you didn't rush the field.
Yeah.
That means the fan base expected it.
Oh, yeah.
The team expected it. It was no surprise to anybody. And I was like, that's a pretty historical, monumental win when you the build up to this game. I was like, they didn't even rush the field.
That tells you something.
It tells you something right there.
I mean, they even said after the game, because we were still doing post game, they're like, all right, fans, the clock is over. Y'all can now come on the field.
Yeah.
When I say it was the most gingerly walk you've ever seen,
yeah,
single file, one at a time, okay, we'll come down there.
Yeah. We come in here all the time and be like, man, why'd they rush the field? They were a favorite, or they were blah, 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 blah. This is one of those times where it's like, hey, it's probably kind of warranted, I feel like. Vanderbilt's just been waiting. And they've waited for, 40 years. They did it, and they did it soundly, and it wasn't lucky.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Get out there, students.
No. There was nothing lucky about them being victorious over LSU.
No.
It was a feeling after, and I'm not kidding you, I'd say 10 plays into the game. Maybe 15.
Maybe.
I remember looking over at Chris and being like, we're in trouble. Yep. I told her, we got off, I said, hey, we're in trouble.
Yep.
Because it had that, after 10 or 15 plays, it had that feel to it.
Mm-hmm.
Probably 15, I guess, because you had a
maybe
you had a long drive, and then when they got the ball, it's like, we're in trouble.
Even in a lot of the scoring drives, you saw it wasn't like we were just beating them to move down the field. A couple plays here and a couple plays there, but like how Vanderbilt's very methodical. Like we kind of broke it down last week leading up to the game. They do everything, and they do everything well.
Yeah.
On offense, they're going to hit you with zone. They're going to hit you with zone read, jet sweep, fake jet sweep, screen pass, dink, dunk, scramble, no slide, then a shot play.
Yeah.
Like they do everything. On defense, same thing. Cover 1, cover 2, cover 3, cover 4.
They were at 0 too.
Mix in some cover 0.
Yeah.
Hey, let's bluff the cover 0 after we've run it 1 or 2 times because we think LSU is going to over-adjust for cover 0 and change into a 7-man protection.
Wait, are you saying putting the tight end and running back literally like in place like mannequins is a bad thing?
Yeah, and not even sliding the offensive line. We'll get to it. We'll get to it. Oh my God.
They did that like 3 times, and I was like,
stop adjusting to it. Yeah. My God.
You can pick up cover 0 long enough with 6 guys.
You can, and you should.
Yeah.
Now, there's plenty of times that a tackle should squeeze to the B gap instead of let the guy come out. Anyway, it's we're going to watch. We're going to do it. We're going to do it, guys. We're going to get through this 3 hours. We're going to
do it together.
Together.
Yeah.
Because we're a team.
We are.
We're in it with you. And we feel just like everybody else that's listening, every other fan. And I'm sure the team feels worse than all of us do.
You hope so.
I mean, they feel worse about the loss. Like, I don't know if they're quite as mad as the LSU fan base. They're upset that they lost, of course.
Yeah.
Hey, look on the bright side, though. Play at home this week against A&M.
I'm not looking forward
What's
to that
bright
one.
about that?
Yeah, that's not gonna.
I don't know, guys.
What's bright about that?
I don't really feel like that's gonna go well.
Nothing.
Alondra, how you doing?
Yeah,
that's good.
Alondra.
Yeah, you were in Nashville. You had a fun remote on Friday. Y'all's hotel was like in the stadium.
It was in the stadium, basically.
Because I saw you before the game, and I was like, hold up.
Why is she in pajamas?
You're not dressed yet. You're not ready for the game. I was like, and then Corey's like, no, our hotel's like, that's our hotel. I was like, okay.
I was not dressed, and that's what I was telling Matt this morning, that I hope I'm not in the background of any LSU football
you definitely
videos.
probably
I
are.
cannot be. I was in like a Dev red beans and rice shirt.
Yeah.
And the remote was a really big weight off my. I feel like I was stressed about that for like 2 weeks because we had a bunch of stuff. Like Taylor knows we needed like a new Comrex because we only had one, and y'all were on remote Friday. So there's just like a lot going on.
Yeah, we had some stuff, but Cassie held it down. Yeah.
Yeah, shout out Cassie.
Yeah, she held it
shout
down
out to
and figured
Cassie.
it out.
Yeah, she was a huge help last week. But it went well. It was very overwhelming. There was a lot of people there, and there was a band playing while Matt was on air, and like there's just a lot going on.
Yeah.
So glad that got out the way. Saturday was horrible. I was so
terrible.
mad. I felt like I had to. I stayed the whole time, but there were points where I felt like I literally had to leave because I was starting to get like, you can't do anything in the press box. So I'm sitting there like clenching my fists, just getting angry, and I felt like I wanted to leave just so that I could get angrier. But
I probably got a little.
There was a
anger on the
lot of
broadcast.
Arthur Fist.
there were so many Arthur Fists, I can't even begin to tell you.
Mm-hmm.
And then in the middle of that, Ross texts the Louisiana Sports group chat that the Saints are having extension talks with Chris Olave, which he went off
He did go
yesterday.
off.
He popped off.
He
Kept him
wants,
in that game.
he wants that extension real bad.
Yeah. God, that 4th down call was so bad. Sorry.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
it was, that game yesterday was also abysmal.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, got back yesterday early. And that's that. I don't know. Like, it was just like just
Nashville.
not. I mean,
I know. You're in the same boat as me. Like, if
Yeah.
you were in Nashville, you didn't have a good time.
No.
So.
we
All
went
right.
to dinner after, and we were just like not even. We didn't even. The
Oh,
dinner
yeah.
was
After you lose, there's no
silent.
words.
Yeah.
Certainly after you get your butt kicked.
Every once in a while, one of us would be like, "Man, I'm just so mad.
Yeah.
I'm just so mad."
Tay-Tay, how about you? Did the Bucks play yet? No, they played tonight. When
They played tonight.
Well, I mean, physically or mentally? Physically, I'm all right.
Yeah.
Mentally,
Physically, you're
I'm
blessed.
still
Physically,
down.
we're all
I mean,
blessed to be here.
Did the
Dude,
Packers
it went
end up coming
from-
back?
They did.
They did. They beat the Cardinals.
Yeah.
It went from like anger on Saturday, and then I woke up yesterday morning. I'm just like, just
I'm also about to send.
out of it.
Yeah.
Just out of it mentally. It's like
Mm-hmm.
season's over. You hadn't even got to November yet.
Yep.
Yeah.
How many times are we going to continue to say that? Like that's just where I'm at. It's one of those things where, like, I've been a fan my entire life. I don't really enjoy watching this team because, like, there's been teams in the past that have went 10-2, 9-3, that have fought their ass off, and I've enjoyed watching them. I don't enjoy watching this team.
Yeah.
This one's just kind of taking the joy out of it.
It's not a fun watch. Even
I wonder
when they
why.
win.
Can you put your finger on it?
How much time we got?
Well, 3 hours.
We have 3 hours.
We got. There's a lot, man. Like, you got out physical.
Yeah.
I'm okay with losing a game.
Yes.
You got out physical
got
from the
Big
opening
boy.
kick.
Yeah,
Those 2
big
clips y'all
boy.
sent last
Bruh,
night.
And they could probably send 10 more.
Right.
Oh, we could.
Yeah.
No, 10. There's 175 plays in this game.
LSU. I just sent it in the group chat, Taylor, if you want to try to pull it up. I need y'all to look at this espresso martini I got at the hotel bar. You saw it?
Yeah.
This is
Oh,
what
dude, they look
LSU,
like iced
this is what
coffee.
Saturday LSU's game vibe gave me was this dumb espresso martini that I got. But
Gosh. And
We out physicaled is an understatement.
no, yeah,
It honestly is.
it was
People
bad.
couldn't get off. There was early in the game, they had a tight end, number 16.
Yes,
Spence.
Oh, yeah.
God,
Cole
Jesus.
Spence.
Is that Calvin Johnson out there?
Right.
My God.
Calvin Johnson, was it George Kittle blocking? First
Yeah.
drive of the game, he locks up Harold Perkins and doesn't let him go for about 10 seconds.
Yeah.
God, that was bad.
That's their backup tight end, by the way.
Number 16 tight end was blocking the hell out of LSU defenders. They could not get off a block. Tight end wearing 1 with a 6 after it.
All right. Let's just go ahead and take a break.
It's going to be.
We're going to dive straight into it. There's no pleasantries after a game like that. It is what it is.
Did we make it clear, though? Like, kudos to Vanderbilt.
Yeah.
We got that out of the way.
Yeah,
Everybody's
this is
good.
like, oh my
I
God,
have
look what
been-
we did. No, Vanderbilt
Yeah.
whipped your ass.
Vanderbilt
Yes.
won that game.
I
they
won that game.
whipped
Yes.
it. There's a lot of times where it's like, oh, you made a boneheaded mistake at the end and you lost the game. Vanderbilt won that game.
That's the thing. Like,
Even Ole Miss, I'm like, gosh, you didn't make that play. No. Vanderbilt brought the fight
They
to you.
beat you.
And you put your gloves down.
yeah,
Yes.
sometimes, like, you lose to a worse team who just gets hot. Sometimes you get unlucky in games. This game, you lost to a better football team.
Yeah.
They beat you. You play them 10 times, they beat you 7 or 8 times.
In which there's a lot loaded in that statement, but it's factual. And that's another one of the problems that we're talking about. All right, let's go ahead and take a break. We'll be back. More OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to allstar2FBatonRouge.com, allstar2FBatonRouge.com. Typically, I tell you, get your rental for a road game. Don't know where you're at right now. Go buy new. Go lease your vehicle. Everything's available in the lease department, just like it is if you are buying new. So no matter what you are looking for, no matter what your needs are, what your family's needs are, midsize, full-size SUV, van, truck, hybrid, sedan, whatever it might be, they've got you covered. The 4Runner, the Highlander, that midsize SUV, the Sequoia's that full-size SUV, the Sienna minivan. Buy new, lease, rent. Everything's always available. allstar2FBatonRouge.com.
That's right, All Star Toyota. If you are in that time of life that you are ready to change, you're ready to upgrade, you need something different in your life. You got kids, you got a new job, or you got to haul a bunch of stuff. Whatever it is, if you're in the market for a new vehicle, whether it's brand new, whether it's used, whether it's a long-term lease, maybe a per-day rental, make sure you go see them right there on Airline or visit them today at All-Star Toyota of BatonRouge.com.
At Ochsner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Ochsner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one: you. Ochsner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
When it comes to industrial construction, River Parish Contractors can do it all. Mechanical, structural, custom fabrication, specialized welding, and turnaround services. Strategically located in between Baton Rouge and New Orleans, we have the local team with the experience and commitment to safety to manage the most complex industrial projects. Period. Here's the deal. Partnering with us means your project is delivered on time, on budget, and most important, safely. River Parish Contractors, let's get building.
Every winner knows a great play starts with a solid game plan and the right team by your side. At Sunshine, we're here to keep your operation running strong. From tractors to harvesters, we've got the John Deere equipment you need to tackle every job with confidence. Because when the work's done right, there's more time for the things that matter, like cheering on your favorite team. Make Sunshine Quality Solutions part of your playbook this season and learn more about what it means to be powered by Sunshine at sunequip.com.
After a decade of working in private duty nursing, I know how hard it can be to find compassionate care for the ones that you love the most. So I started Decision Critical, a premier concierge nursing agency, so we can take care of you wherever you are. Our highly skilled nurses provide exceptional care from the comfort of your own home, with personalized packages for short-term, long-term, or even around-the-clock care. Visit us at decisioncriticalbr.com and give us a call today to get started.
Looking for cleaner energy? Propane is energy for everyone. Propane water heaters are very cost efficient, and the savings are even greater with a tankless propane water heater. We all know that Louisiana propane is a safe and environmentally friendly fuel. So why not go green while you save some green? I'm Miss Louisiana, Gabrielle McLeod, and for more information, visit louisianapropane.com.
BRAC teamed up to reimagine your parks, and you imagined big. With your help, we went to work, creating 12 beautiful community parks across the parish. A family-sized
know that you feel me somehow. You're the closest to heaven that I'll ever be, and I don't wanna go home right now. And all I could taste is this moment.
Tigers turn talkers. This is Off the Bench.
Wish the world wouldn't have seen that game on Saturday. Welcome back in, OTB. LSU goes down to Vanderbilt, 31-24. Certainly didn't feel that close being in the stadium. Vanderbilt took a knee at the really? 1-2, whatever.
A 7-point game?
Yeah. All right, so let's get into it. Let's go ahead and real quick, though, let's go ahead and get this show started before we get into the nitty-gritty of it.
It's time to get glowing, courtesy of GoFlow IV Spa, where hydration, vitamins, and a summer-ready glow are always on tap. Now, for starters.
All right, go to GoFlowIV.com, GoFlowIV.com, G-E-A-U-X, FlowIV.com. Go ahead and go to the website, schedule your appointment today. Check out a full list of services, membership packages as well. GoFlowIV.com, GoFlowIV.com.
Yeah, go check them out. Have you ever been curious about a little intravenous fluid? Have you ever been curious about like what the IV? Like we've all heard it, we've all seen it. Whether it's for health reasons, you got a little cold and flu, whether you got a little hangover, whatever it is. Have you ever seen it? Go check them out right there on Jefferson in Bocage, and just go get signed up. I went there for the first time. I told you about 2 months ago, and I was in and out. Created an account, got an IV, in and out in about 30-40 minutes. Feel good immediately. Get hydrated, get vitamized. Go Flow IV.
All right, let's go ahead and dive straight into it. Matthew, for you and for in this game, what was maybe your biggest thing that went wrong? Like, what was the one thing that you point to say, like, this is at a level where if it doesn't go up, you're in trouble for the rest of your games outside of Western Kentucky. Like, what was kind of the point of emphasis for you here in this loss?
There's a number of things you can point at, right? There's a lot of finger pointing, I guess, and it's not our job here to, call out individuals. It's not our job to call out, to finger point and say it's this guy's fault we lost, this guy's fault, blah, blah, blah. What we're going to do is we are going to kind of talk about just results, just units in general. Offensive line play is poor. Has been all year, has been all season. It was a big question mark going into the season. I feel like the technique is poor a lot. I feel like the technique that is being taught to them for different types of plays is incorrect. Mic declarations sometimes struggle in pass protection and run protection. Running back play, offensive line play has been poor. Quarterback play has been below the standard.
Yeah.
And if those two things do not get fixed and get fixed fast, then you're looking at a couple more losses on the schedule. Now, can they be fixed? I don't know. I feel like the offensive line group that, was at one point young, I just haven't seen consistent development. Now, there's good plays. Everybody's going to have good plays, right? There's times where you're like, all right, that was good. That was nice. Locked them up there, shot off there, fired off. They worked this double team up. But we've seen it at the beginning of the year. We were kind of excusing it because it was like, all right, well, it was a mental error. Like he was looking at the wrong backer. He had his eyes in the wrong location. Well, I'm not seeing the improvement. I'm not seeing where that is getting better. Pass protection is at times really bad.
No, I mean, it's more than
your tackles walking right back into
I know you don't want it's really poor.
It's really poor. Right tackle, not playing well. Left tackle, not playing well. Quarterback, not playing well. That's a recipe for not playing very well as a team and as an offense. I mean, you're getting some good play. Your wide receivers, Harlan Berry was I thought a really bright spot.
Harlan Berry looked great. I mean, his patience and he's got some different juice to him. He chipped the hell out of somebody one time. Like he earned some more playing time and a longer look. It was at a point in the game I'm like, 22 doesn't need to come off the field.
Right.
Like you can tell sometimes when guys have that day. He had it that day, and every time I saw him leave the field, I wanted to buzz down and be like, no, put him back out there.
Yeah, I mean he's clearly got the best vision in the running back room, the best feel, the best vision. Caden Durham, I think he still makes some really good plays, but he doesn't seem to have just that natural instinctive vision. And then I guess my third thought on the offense, outside of just the physicalness, so offensive line play has to improve, quarterback play has to improve. Schematically, sometimes I sit there and when I'm watching the film and I'm watching the game flow and I just tilt my head like, what are we doing schematically? Like, I don't know if there's, missed calls, something not getting relayed down properly or relayed to the players properly, but I see issues in play designs. Not all the time. But sometimes, we're running, there's too many RPOs, flat out. I've said it all year. I've harped on it. Yeah. There's too many RPOs, and it creates issues for your offensive linemen. They can't fire off the ball, but then it also creates you don't get blocking on the third level of the defense by your receivers.
Right,
you're running hitch routes with your receivers in the slot who should be digging out of safety.
Right.
And then multiple times this game, you break through the first two levels of the defense and you're one-on-one with the safety. That safety should be getting dug out by the receiver.
Yep.
In every single offense I've ever seen in my whole life in football. And if you're going to run an RPO, you don't run an RPO to the play side.
Right.
You run a backside.
Backside, yeah.
No, we do it on both sides.
Yeah, because to your point, play side, you break a run the third level, second level even.
Yeah.
There's a defender there because that defender's not worried about the hitch.
Yep. And I don't think that – I don't know what's – and again, everybody has different rules for their RPOs. Like, when are we going to run it here? Do we run it? Do we pass it? Taylor, can you pull up my screen? This is just an example. This is early in the game. This is a first down. I think we had just gotten a third down. So this is a running play. It's an RPO look, right? So we got stacked defenders up at the top, receivers down to the bottom. We have an inside zone called to the right here. And running game is a numbers game. You have 2 high safeties. 1, 2. We're going to run the ball to the right. Okay, you got 3 linemen to block 3 defenders. Hand the ball off.
Yeah.
Stop throwing wide receiver screens. It is a hard play to be successful. Yeah, a couple of times it hits for 6 or 7. You're like, oh yeah, it's an extension of the running game. More often than not, you're going to get a holding call by the receiver.
Which you did. And Bauer Sharp got one, yeah.
And then I can't stand seeing it to 3 receivers stacked. Because even if they make their blocks, it's not like the defenders disappear and they're not there anymore.
Right.
They're still there. You have to navigate them.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll go to the back end.
And as a running back, if this isn't handed off, I am pretty pissed.
So this is a numbers game. You got 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You run it 100% of the times. If you run that play 100 times, you hand this ball off 100 times. I don't know what's being taught. I don't know what Garrett is seeing. Maybe he's doing exactly what he was being taught. If you get a cloud corner, you should never throw that against a cloud corner for one. But if he hands it off, who's stopping 29?
Yeah.
Don't worry. We got 2 out of it.
Yeah, because, I mean, for Caden Durham, there's multiple places actually he could go. He could try to go inside of the tackle.
Yeah, I just don't know the rules. I just don't understand. I don't know the rules. And I doubt that's his rule. He has to hand that ball off because there's multiple other times where there's things that happen that I know he's not being taught. But maybe, I don't know. We have to speculate. And all I can do is give you opinions and thoughts on what I was coached to do.
Yeah.
And not just by like one offense. I'm talking about like 7. So I don't think this one LSU offense is like an outlier.
Yeah.
Like where they just have different rules than everybody else.
Yeah. And and to your point, like there's multiple places, like I said, that Caden, like if he's given the ball there, you can try to go inside the tackle, break an arm tackle because there's nobody.
Yeah, if I didn't hand you the ball, you're throat checking me in the huddle.
Yeah, I'm pissed. Yeah. I'm like, man,
and
what
you
are
should have.
doing? Yeah, he could have dipped in the tackle, bounced it out. There was nobody there. It had been him with an alley that had nobody in there. Mm-hmm. So, look, it's gonna be more of that. It's gonna be more of watching some film, and again.
So if you want to continue your punishment,
yeah, and
stick with us.
Yeah, it's funny. Like, I got hit up on Twitter like, you gotta be like T-Bob and Booger. You gotta call them out. It's like, well, we're gonna show you why they're getting called out. I'm gonna show you kind of facts and examples of why they're getting called out, not just saying it because like we have that ability. Like this is our platform, and today that's what we're gonna use it for. We're gonna use it to show you some facts of the game and how it played out and the reason that you got to 31-24 and you lost to the Vanderbilt Commodore. So we'll continue doing that. Probably a bulk of the show. I would say 85% of the show is going to be that today. So if you want to see what's going wrong and see maybe how you can fix it, if you can fix it, that's an if. It's an if you can fix it situation. We'll have that for you all show long. We'll be back. More OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to PelicanRoof.com. PelicanRoof.com is the website for Pelican Roofing. Remember, they've got a pretty cool deal going on right now. They are giving away a free roof to a veteran. And if you go to the website, PelicanRoof.com, click on the community tab, and you can nominate a veteran today. Just a great, great deal they're doing. And certainly they don't have to, but that's who they are. They're always in the local communities, in Lafayette, in Baton Rouge, boots on the ground in Bo. So go to the website today. You can find that information. The instant roof quote is right there. Financing options, all right there on the homepage, PelicanRoof.com.
Yeah, the free roof giveaway to a veteran is, if you sit back and think about it, it's pretty incredible. I mean, a roof is not an insignificant thing. It's not an insignificant purchase decision for you or your family. And it's something they don't have to do. But if you do have to get a new roof, and that is a big decision you have to make, go check them out with their financing options. They can help you from start to finish. PelicanRoof.com.
Men, age is just a number. Don't let it dictate how you feel. Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness has anti-aging services that can help you look and feel your best. Visit yourgoodwood.com and discover a renewed sense of vitality.
104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge and First American Bank and Trust bring you the Heart of the Game Award, recognizing student athletes who deliver when it counts. Nominate your game day standout at 1045ESPN.com by the 21st. We'll choose 5 male and 5 female finalists, and then it's up to the fans to vote for the winners. Each winner gets a $250 gift card, a custom award, and the spotlight they've earned. Presented by First American Bank and Trust, a banking tradition since 1910.
At Ochsner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Ochsner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one: you. Ochsner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
Family owned and community driven.
Service Chevrolet Cadillac, a legacy you can trust since 1972. Service Chevrolet Cadillac, our family serving your family.
For over 50 years.
Need security services you can count on? With Veteran Security Services, you're always protected. Locally owned and proudly serving the Gulf Coast, they're not some big national firm chasing profits. They're neighbors protecting neighbors. From petrochemical plants and healthcare facilities to port and maritime operations, Veteran Security delivers reliable protection you can trust. Choose community. Choose confidence. Choose Veteran Security Services. Visit veteransecurityfirm.com.
Raising Cane's is our victory meal.
Football fans are some of the most dedicated fans in sports. It's a fundamental quality we share, and that fuels every single order of our hand-battered chicken fingers. Wherever there's football, there's Raising Cane's.
One love. Let's go.
Gulf Coast Bank and Trust is giving our customers the power to bank anywhere, anytime during this challenging event. And we're right there with you. Our mobile banking app is a smart way to manage your money and time. Gulf Coast Bank and Trust, the bank that cares about you.
Flight by Yingling is raising the bar by crafting the next generation of light beer. With only 2.6 carbs and 95 calories, this is premium.
We'll do it all. Everything on our own.
2007 champs, purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn, Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
If I lay here, if I just lay here, would you
I know the music's going to be sad today, but it's kind of my jams. But yeah, it's a vibe here on OTB as we continue breaking down Vanderbilt LSU. One of the things we talked about is physicality, and there's some plays that certainly stood out, and they've got to get fixed. And I hope you can fix them. The desire is to fix them because, again, like Matt said, like these aren't coaching points. Like, you didn't get coached for this. Like, at least you don't hope that they got coached for this. There's a handful of plays here, and Tay, you can go ahead and just pull them up that the physicality absolutely shows. Watch Vanderbilt's left guard. 1, 2. You're going to run that back. Watch Vanderbilt's left guard. 1, 2. It's not a good look.
And we're not okay. Like, let's in LSU guys' defense there. That was a pretty remarkable play by that left guard.
No,
neither one of those guys he hit was his guy.
They weren't even looking. That's my entire point of showing it. Okay, look,
find work.
Everybody's gotten big boyed like that on a football field. I know I have before, but it's showing you the aggression of the guard. It isn't what happened to even the defensive players, because look, they're rushing somebody else.
Yeah,
but it's finding work, right? It's finding work. So it's not like, oh my God, how can that happen? Those defensive players weren't looking at him. That's not even the point. The point is the guard. That's why I said left guard for Vanderbilt, because pull up.
That's a mindset, and it's a coaching point too.
Your left tackle gets put on his back. Just kind of show you like the different example of some of the physicality stuff that we're talking about. And like, another portion of this is like your backup center, who's also the third guard, is a first in at left tackle. Watch the left tackle here for LSU, right? So what is your quarterback supposed to do in this one? Your left tackle almost sacks your quarterback, right? Those are some of the things we're talking about. Like, there's losing, and then there's that.
And right tackle's getting walked back too.
Yeah. Let's go to the other. Let's just empty the chamber here. All right. So now we've got, I believe this one's a running play, if I'm not mistaken. The one that we sent you, it's loading our internet. Imagine that. And the media company's going slow. I mean, we could show multiple, honestly, of plays like that.
Yep.
Here's a running play. Watch right here. Go back. Watch. There's a couple things actually in this one. Watch your tight end on the right side of the screen. He ends up almost taking out your right tackle. Go back one more time. All right. Watch the combo block between your left guard and left tackle. Yeah. Your left guard ends up on the ground. Free guy come and hit your running back.
Tight end on the back.
So, as a running back, he's actually pressing where he needs to press it. And then when he sees the free guy, because your left guard ends up on the ground, he's thinking, okay, well, I at least have backside because I have two tight ends cutting off the backside. The problem is the tight end on the line of scrimmage, the Y, ends up about 4 yards on the ground from where he started.
And on the tight end, that wasn't his guy he was blocking that knocked him down. It was another example of their players finding work, making the other team's job difficult. Understanding that tight end is working up to the linebacker. Well, I'm not going to let him work up to the linebacker. I'm going to shove him. Yep. He's not looking at me. You just have to be alert for those things, and that comes with experience, and that comes with a mindset.
And again, yeah, I mean, that's a great point by Matt. So that tight end is going up to the next level, but you can't be passive in the fire zone right there. Yep. You have to know when that player reads zone because he sees Trey'Dez Green probably coming across to cut him off, he's going to put his hands on you. And so you got to be firm with your outside shoulder as you work. Like you have to lean.
He didn't lose a one-on-one battle here like that. It's not like that's not the point of showing this clip. It's like he's working up to the second level. He has no alert. He's not alert. He's not aware of the guy coming down.
It's the point of Vanderbilt was not passive in anything they did.
No, they took the fight.
That's not his guy. His guy is Trey'Dez Green coming across.
Yep.
But he's going to redirect Bauer Sharp. And so what happens there? When he redirects him, then he still plays his play against Trey'Dez Green. And who's free? The guy that Bauer Sharp was going for. Because their player did more than the call said. He did more than the playbook line that they draw in there said he had to do.
Mm-hmm. And as a left guard, never lunge. Never lunge, man. Never lunge. Because they loop. If you lunge, you're dead.
And we talked about that like on the broadcast.
And that's not getting better. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Like it's not improving week in, week out. Stop lunging. I can't put that all on the kid. You got to work that. You got to practice that. You got to improve that. You have to take it because I see it every week. You got to go back on a Monday, and what do you do? What's the thing? Everybody goes out and does corrections. Corrections on a Monday. What did we do wrong here? And it's not just like it was a missed assignment. You work corrections on technique things.
Yeah.
Hey, we lunged. Stop lunging. Stop lunging. They're looping. They're looping.
Yeah.
Stay upright. Anyhow, it's a good handoff. Nailed it. Perfect pocket.
A lot of the chat's talking about, like, was there anybody, like, there are no dogs? There's some.
Oh, yeah.
I want to be
and there's clips. These are.
Yeah, these are the clips that obviously we're picking out to show a couple things, like what Vanderbilt did. That again, the little playbook where you draw lines. That's not what they had to do in that play, but they went above and beyond because they had the football IQ to go make those plays and help out when, like, that left guard's looking for help. That's what his job is. Your guy doesn't come. They're rushing this amount. Look for help. Well, he helped.
Yep.
That edge defender. It's not his guy.
And, like, there's no clips that stuck out on offense for us that was like that. Like, that's a dog play right there.
I mean, Xavier Thomas's touchdown, yes.
They're a dog. I mean, for sure. And we were talking about it at the break. Like, Halsey, dog.
Yeah, A.J. Halsey's a dog.
Like, thank God, like, our back end for our defense played a really, really good game. Halsey's shot out of a cannon.
Yeah.
Like, when he decides to go, he goes, and he flies, and he's not afraid to put his head in there, his chest in there, his shoulder, whatever body part is. He's not afraid to throw it in there. Tamarcus played hard. Mansour Delane, for the most part, played great. He let Pavia get out on a scramble a little bit when he blitzed one time, but like on that back end, there's some plays out there that were like, man, it's still our defense is still really good. Made some mistakes.
Obviously couldn't get him off the field on third down.
Well, like, look, I mean, you ran into a buzzsaw with Diego Pavia. A well-called game.
Let me ask you
Great
this.
game plan.
If you noticed it on tape, because this is something I noticed live during the broadcast. Whenever Diego, and you knew he was getting the ball, it was like a third down or a fourth down, whatever. Did it feel like to you watching the tape that there was defenders that were trying to do too much with him? Like, that's not their assignment, but when he would, like, pull the ball, you'd have three defenders freeze, when in reality only one defender who had the quarterback should have been the one.
Yep.
Like, it felt like whenever
Harold Perkins is doing too much.
Yes. And I said that calling the guy, said it feels like guys are trying to do too much and not their job.
Because he's had so much success with a mobile type quarterback of being the guy. But he has that success when he's not playing coverage. Like when he's roaming around being a spy, but you'll see him like he's in a curl flat defender, and it's the moment he even like Pavia even whispers with his body language that he's scrambling. Harold Perkins is leaving his coverage area to go chase. So yeah, there's a lot of guys chasing. There's a lot of guys alert, and when you have an offense that's running jet sweeps, fake jet sweeps, counters.
The window dressing was awesome.
Like the window dressing, like there's so much eye candy out there that it makes it tough. And you have so many people alert, and they're probably being told, like, hey, you cannot let Pavia get out. You cannot let Pavia get out or get loose. And so you have that in the back of your brain. So yeah, they were doing a lot, but man, you got to be hats off to the game plan, the design, the way that Vanderbilt can execute and take advantage of their skill set. And Pavia having to be that dude, but like the eye candy that they gave, the eye candy that the defense has to watch, so much motion, and are they going to hand it? Are they not? Are they going to fake the jet sweep and hand it to a running back? Are they going to fake jet sweep and zone read it, fake jet sweep, and then run an option route or option play to the short side of the field? It's just a lot to look at. So it's a tall task. It's tough, and they got beat, right? At the end of the day, though, you get 2 stops with a game on the line, still within striking distance, and the offense can't move the ball.
Anybody want to guess before we take this break? Anybody want to guess once LSU got the ball back, the 2 times LSU's defense gave it back to them with a chance to go tie the game? Anybody want to guess the total yards that LSU's offense got in the 2 times?
In the 2 possessions?
The 2 possessions,
12.
LSU defense made them punt. Yeah, okay, 12. Alondra?
I was going to say 11.
Okay.
That sounds like I'm just going off.
Taylor's on a super confidence. I'm going to ride him.
Yeah.
-10.
My bad, guys. I was way too confident.
12? That was terrible, Taylor.
You
stink.
Your defense, who's been trying to get off the field, gets off the field twice, and you go for -10 yards in 2 series.
Bold strategy, Cotton. See how it plays out.
Yeah. because you had some penalties, and so look, that counts. That's just part of it, part of the count, part of your total yards there in those drives. So on that note,
yeah, boy. Can I guess? Were they both 3 and outs both times that happened?
Yeah. One of them, the one Weston Davis got the holding call on. I don't even know how he ended up in the position that he did. I mean, he held the back of the jersey. Like he saw the entire nameplate on it. All right.
Yeah, boy.
More OTB when we come back.
Off the bench.
All right, go to boudreauxelectrical.com, boudreauxelectrical.com. Right now, it's not too late to get that whole home generator installed. If you want it for the holidays, you're hosting Thanksgiving, maybe you're hosting Christmas this year, and you want the ultimate peace of mind. You want more power, more protection. Well, you call Boudreaux's on the North Shore, 985-397-1562. In the greater Baton Rouge area, it's 225-300-9389. Have them come out and give you a quote. They're going to say, hey, this is exactly where we can put it, slab it, install it. You're ready to go. BoudreauxElectrical.com.
That's right, Boudreaux's Electrical, Louisiana's leader in Generac generators, whole home generators. Get that peace of mind. We are entering fall. I think it was, 53 degrees this morning. Holy cow. Weather is a-changing. You never know when a rogue snowstorm will hit Baton Rouge like it did last year and that power goes out. So get that peace of mind. And Boudreaux's Electrical, one of only 10 dealers in the world chosen to launch their all next generation Generac generators. Go see them, boudreauxelectrical.com.
Flight by Yingling is raising the bar by crafting the next generation of light beer. With only 2.6 carbs and 95 calories, this is premium refreshment 6 generations in the making. Flight by Yingling. Raise the bar.
I'm Gabrielle McLeod on behalf of the Louisiana Propane Dealers. I have spent hundreds of hours preparing for scholarship competitions. That preparation paid off when I won the Fitness and Talent Awards along with the title of Miss Louisiana. The Louisiana Propane Dealers are also pretty talented and want you to be prepared for when the power goes out. Visit louisianapropane.com to find out about propane generators and other safety tips. Louisiana Propane, it truly is the fuel for our future.
ED, low T, or simply seeking to optimize your health and performance? Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness offers a range of discreet services to address your specific needs. We empower men to reclaim their health and confidence. Visit yourgoodwood.com.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Looks like the lucky just got luckier. Dos Equis.
Trust isn't given, it's earned by showing up, leading the way, and performing at your best when it matters most. Our Lady of the Lake sports medicine experts know what it takes to improve performance and build champions at every level. That's why LSU chose Our Lady of the Lake as its championship health partner, trusting Louisiana's best medical team to care for our state's best athletes. From championship athletes to everyday champions, trusted care starts here.
I trust the lake.
In South Louisiana, you can always count on good people coming together to help our children.
At Dreams Come True, we grant wishes for Louisiana children with life-threatening illnesses. But to do this, we need funds.
That's why we're trying to raise $100,000 for Dreams Come True by giving away the Blessed Builder School.
Make your backyard's dream come true while helping our kids.
Just go to dreampoolla.com and you can find out how your $25 donation might help win you a Duplessis pool.
When it comes to choosing energy for your family and your home, make the smart choice with natural gas. You can count on efficient and affordable natural gas to keep you comfortable and reduce your environmental impact to help protect our planet. Together, we're fueling our energy future. Atmos Energy.
Gulf Coast Bank and Trust is giving our customers the power to bank anywhere, anytime during this challenging event. And we're right there with you.
Step one, you say we need to talk. He walks, you say sit down, it's just talk. He smiles politely, back at you. You stare
Locked in on LSU football 24/7. You're listening to Off the Bench.
One question I've really been waiting to ask Matt.
Hey, it's me.
All day, all yesterday, hell, all Saturday as well. The play where we throw across the field to a 5-yard hitch.
Yep.
Explain that one to me.
I can explain that one to you, Jake.
Because it's not once. It's not twice.
Yep.
It's been all year.
There is one defining play, if like from a traditional like drop back play that this offense this year tends to fall back into. It's a 3-by-1 set. It's a hitch on the outside. It's an inside fade to number 2, and it's like a stick route to number 3, which against like in zone, so 5 or 6 yards up in zone, he's going to break out, but he'll like sit in a hole. Against man, it turns into like a traditional 5-6 yard out route. And that is the play that we just fall into because I think the mindset is that, all right, we got answers. Man to man, we have our fade. Zone, we have our hitch route and our stick route. And there's, seemingly answers there. And I'm not saying it's not a good play, because it is a good play. I don't think it's the play to use as your crutch, though, and call it a billion times a game. And so that's what happens. You get quarters like that, and they D up the stick route. The slot fade's busted, so you have to throw a hitch route to the wide side of the field. I think there was one play yesterday.
It just seems like such a hard throw for it. The juice isn't worth the squeeze.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like Nuss is real like zinging it this year.
Right.
And I'll give you I'll give you a little bit more of an hour or two, a little bit like from the passing game, from the drop back stand, a lot of the issues that occurred. How much time do we have?
Not very much.
Not very much. All right. Because I was, in this last couple minutes, I was going to show you a really good clip, a dog clip from LSU, but we'll show you that on the back end or the next hour. No, it was on offense. It was I got Harlem Berry knocking a defensive tackle on his rear end.
Yeah, 22 deserves some more luck.
Yeah, we're gonna give him some flowers today. Harlem Berry, you played your tail off. Played your tail off.
Probably the only offensive player we'll show you here. All right, we'll be back. Hour number 2, OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to Rouses.com. Yes, we are giving you a web address for a grocery store. Why are we doing that? Because when you go to the site, you can find the closest Rouses to you. And then also you're going to find the weekly ads. And they have always got incredible specials going on the website. So you can see right there on the website. Now, Football Fridays, we're at Rouses on Burbank and Lee all show long. Come hang out. Come see us. It's been a lot of fun to get to meet a lot of our loyal listeners. Every single Friday you show up, and we appreciate that. You come, you enjoy the breakfast bar, you listen to the show, get a chance to chat with you in between breaks. But go to the website today, find that one nearest you. Sign up for the newsletter as well, Rouses.com.
That's right. We all got to eat food. We like eating food. So you got to go buy that food. You got to go grocery shopping. Make sure when you do it, you go to a Rouse's Market, a local company that cares about our community, cares about Louisiana, and go to their website again and go to weekly ads. You can find deals every single week. Go to Rouses.com, Rouse's Markets.
My father, J.B. Falgu, had a vision of growth for First American Bank and the communities we serve. The bank's foundation was built on his legacy of compassion, loyalty, and dedication. Through his years of leadership, First American has prospered to heights even J.B. could not have imagined. I know my father would be extremely proud of the customer service and financial stability that First American provides to Southeast Louisiana. We continue to thrive because of the legacy of J.B. Falgu.
Mornings with Brian Haldane is the only live and local talk show in the capital city. Get the news from the newsmakers, along with traffic and weather updates throughout the morning. The conversation starts weekday mornings at 6 on Talk 107.3.
Raising Cane's is our victory meal.
Football fans are some of the most dedicated fans in sports. It's a fundamental quality we share, and that fuels every single order of our hand-battered chicken fingers. Wherever there's football, there's Raising Cane's.
One love. Let's go.
Today, we are shaping tomorrow.
We are researching how extreme stress impacts the immune system, from trauma victims to athletes and even astronauts.
Our work is leading the way in sepsis treatment, saving countless lives.
We're unlocking the mind with music in exciting new ways.
Our Lady of the Lake Health and LSU are improving the health of our state.
That's the impact of champions.
Imagine the impact we'll have on the future. Together, we roar.
At Luba Workers' Comp, our journey began over 30 years ago with a simple belief. Our clients come first.
At Luba, our business has always been focused on people, not policies.
Through every success and challenge, we've continued to grow because we've stayed true to our values, committed to providing you with genuine dependability.
Because your well-being is more than a priority. It's our purpose.
Hi, this is Beth Serena. Welcome to my pool. The first time I saw this beautiful pool, it exceeded every expectation that I had. They were able to get everything we wanted in this pool. It is a beautiful pool. We live out here, we eat out here, we watch TV out here. This is like our living room outside. We love this pool and everything about it. When we decided to build our pool, we called a great friend who is one of the best pool builders in the country in North Louisiana, and we said, who would you choose to build a pool in Baton Rouge? And without a hesitation, he told us Russell Pools. He said their history, tradition of great builds, great pools was unmatched. So of course, who did we call? Russell Pools. The advice I would give to anyone looking to build a pool is first call Russell Pools. They'll do an incredible job. It'll be incredibly organized. It'll be time efficient, and you will have your pool in no time.
Breck teamed up to reimagine your parks, and you imagined big. With your help, we went to work, creating 12 beautiful community parks across the parish.
Good morning. It's 8 a.m. here on Monday, October 20th. Today in Baton Rouge, you can expect sunny skies with a high of 83. In hour two of today's show, we'll continue to break down LSU's loss to the Vanderbilt Commodores, and we'll look at the New Orleans Saints falling to the Chicago Bears. You can follow us on Twitter or Instagram at OTB_ESPN and watch us on YouTube at the 104.5 ESPN channel. Hour number two of Off the Bench, live from the Raising Cane's studios, starts now.
All-Star Toyota presents Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Okay, here we go.
Where the plays get broken down and science gets denied.
Hey, they said I gotta come off the bench.
Hour two of Off the Bench, live from the Raising Cane studio.
Shout out to Quinn. Shout out to Quinn inside the Bayou 4 chat. The river's all dry.
The river's dried up. Oh, what's it called? Let's see.
Dry River.
Ew.
We looked this up, didn't we?
Someone was asking the question. It was in hour number one. I wrote it down. So I apologize that I'm not giving you credit for asking the question. I really tried to go back, and it was too long ago. You can't go that far back. But you were asking, outside of the national championship year, what was the 5 years before that like compared to the 5 years after? And now we're in the sixth season of that. But to answer your question, in 2014 through 2018, so 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 seasons, you were 44-19 overall. You were 25-15 in the SEC. The 5 years after the national championship, again, this doesn't include this year, but just the 5 seasons, in 2020, 21, 22, 23, 24, you were 40-23, 25-17 in the SEC. So you got a couple more losses in there, and you've got more losses, not as many wins. So 40 wins compared to the 5 years before that, 44 wins.
And we were kind of talking about it too before the show. It's like, how different is that, those two columns, if somehow Jaden Daniels didn't find a Superman cape and make the biggest jump, turnaround, improvement in a quarterback position that I've ever seen, that these guys have ever seen.
Yeah, it's a fair question.
Well, but also, like, how great of a quarterback was Jaden Daniels?
Oh, God. Yeah,
like,
he's awesome.
we're hurting without him.
We hurting.
So we're the Commanders. Jeez.
Oh yeah. Oh man.
Yeah.
He out again.
I know it.
A hamstring.
At least it's not a knee. Like you saw it because he had the knee issue a couple weeks ago. A little hammy now. A little soft tissue.
I said
Yeah,
it this weekend, but it turns out Vanderbilt proved it this weekend. You got a mobile quarterback and a strong run game, you can win games.
Yep.
Does LSU have either of those?
The answer would be no.
Yeah, no. Solid, solid no.
The mobile quarterback thing. It's the non-mobile quarterback is starting to become a little bit of a dinosaur. You got to be able to do something, but that's not an excuse. Like there's a place for a guy that's not mobile.
Yeah.
with a good arm.
If you have an elite running game, like you and I were talking about it the other day. Find me a team in the NFL that's a contender that doesn't have a good running game.
I mean, it's not happening. It's never happened. At least like a serviceable, a dangerous one. Like, you don't have to be dominant. You don't have to be elite in the running game to be good.
Right.
But I just don't think we have it to compensate for the lack of
like a
mobility.
mobile quarterback doesn't have to be Lamar Jackson.
Right. And I'm not saying he does. Like,
Joe Burrow was very capable running the football.
Right.
He's not a sprinter. He's not fast. He's not a runner. But he understood the pocket.
Yeah. And let me tell you,
knew when he could gain yards.
And it's not even about being like super athletic, super fast, being able to outrun the defensive end of the sideline. A lot of quarterbacks are mobile that no one would ever put that by their name. There's a way to scramble within the pocket without scrambling outside the pocket.
Yep.
There's a way to manipulate rushers and move in the pocket.
Peyton Manning,
maybe I'm using the term
flat.
a little too broadly, but y'all are saying exactly what I'm
No, for sure.
No, you're not.
Yeah, we're just trying to say, like, you don't have that, right?
Right, no.
You don't have
And
it.
that's what I'm saying is, like, but you don't even have the run game to compensate for the lack of being able to scramble.
Nothing on the ground terrifies anybody right now. Yeah, through quarterback or running back.
Like, I think a lot of the teams that LSU plays this year have the traditional quote-unquote mobile quarterback. Cade Klubnik is fast. Beat you with Lenore Sellis. Beat you with Pavia. He's maybe not straight line fast, but he's certainly a mobile quarterback. The guy we're going to play this week, mobile quarterback. Like,
watch out for the guy we play in 2 weeks. He ain't considered a traditional runner, but Ty Simpson can make it happen.
Yeah, but there are guys that you look at, like you just said, and we're not we're using like super extreme examples because I just don't have college examples at my fingertips.
Yeah.
Like Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, Joe Burrow. Like, they can scramble.
Phillip Rivers is not fast at all, but he was so good at scrambling within the pocket.
Within the pocket. And I heard that term a long time ago, about 10 years being used by, I can't remember who it was. It was a defensive lineman. I think it was Bennett for the Seahawks. He was explaining to it and talking about Aaron Rodgers at the time. He was like, the dude doesn't get outside the pocket, but he scrambles within the pocket.
Yeah.
Like, I can't get him. I can't get to him because how he manipulates. And I think Garrett's playing a little bit with some hot feet right now. Of course, the protection throughout the year has not helped him, like, get a little confidence in the pocket, certainly. And I think as a quarterback, you got to work yourself out of, like, little funks like that, because you tend to start looking at the pass rush instead of looking at the defensive backs. I think you start guessing a little bit before pre-snap instead of just reading. Garrett's struggling with his pre-snap reads, and he's struggling with his immediate post-snap read.
Yeah.
So pre-snap reads, seeing what the defense is bringing, seeing what coverage, what shell they're in.
Right.
But then at the snap, if they rotate, adjusting to it. That's what I call like that immediate post-snap.
Yeah.
Here, I'd like to attach my.
I do want to. I do want to point out some of the pass protection grades, as you mentioned. Like right now, it feels like that's something that he's more worried about right now. Is some of that? Where is it going to come from? Where am I going to get hit from? Tyree Adams, before he went out, your starting left tackle pass protection grade was a 46. DJ Chester, who again is your backup center, your third guard, and then also the first in at tackle, which I think that's an issue. I do. 37.6, and then your starting right tackle, Weston Davis, 23.7. 23.7 pass protection grade. So your tackles right now, the guys that are blocking the edge defenders probably don't have a lot of confidence in that they're going to get it done.
I saw that movie, The Blind Side, too. I know how important that position is.
It's pretty important.
Yeah. Because the quarterback doesn't
What
have eyes in the back of his head.
And run the damn ball.
Yeah.
That's also a blindside
That's what old
thing.
Sandy taught us.
God.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I also just like do not enjoy is that I feel like we have become a joke, and that really is like fully on Brian Kelly, because Vanderbilt posting that picture of like the danger outside the press conference room where they're like, you might get like people might slam the desk or like yelled at or whatever.
Yeah.
Like that is, you're being trolled by Vanderbilt and you're like a joke. And I really don't appreciate
How many people?
that.
How many
Colin Baton
podcasts-
Rouge being
Oh,
played
I
at the
know.
end, like
yeah, Ole Miss did it too. How many people did we talk about Longdor where they were like, "Oh, this is my favorite bet of the weekend. It's Vanderbilt."
Yeah.
How many people?
so many.
A lot of national media.
I
a
mean,
lot of
Dave
SEC
Portnoy-
media. Yeah, Dave emptied his DraftKings account
Makes
on this
me
game.
angry.
Makes me.
They've got
so
something
angry.
right finally.
And then wait, but you know also is that like everybody except Nick Saban on College Game Day picked Vanderbilt to win, and people were confused by that. I have to say, like, I am not shocked by the fact that people thought that this Vanderbilt team was going to play or would beat this LSU team.
Yeah, and that's a problem to your point.
Yes.
The original point.
Yes.
For this offensive line, Kelly continues in press conferences to rave about Carius Kern and will not play him. And I'm just trying to figure out why. He got thrown into the fire against Florida, and Kelly said, well, he reminds me of Emory Jones. I'm like, yeah, Emory Jones got thrown into the fire against Florida and didn't give his job back for 3 years. He was your starting tackle. I expected him to come in there when Tyree Adams went down because they like him so much at tackle. Now, all of a sudden, he came out last week and said Carius Kern's more of a guard than a tackle. Okay, guards aren't great either, but
as a team, your pass protection grade was a 40. A 40. I know you wanted to show a clip. Please get us out of this pass protection conversation.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
because,
Hey, pull
my
up the
God.
old film. All right, so this is early in the first quarter. I think there is 10 minutes, 24 seconds left in the first quarter. We got a 3-by-1 set. What we're going to be running here is what I like to call basically an all-go special with, you can call it a comeback, a puma, curls, a dig, backside. There's a lot of different ways depending on what kind of offense. So we're going to execute what I would call a 3-jet protection. Some might call it a 26 protection. There's a couple of different ways to call it, but basically the linemen, we're in a shell coverage here. On the back end, we have 4. It looks like it's going to be quarters coverage. If I had to guess right now, I would, when I'm calling snap count as a quarterback, I'm anticipating quarters, and I'm going to react to a cover 3 or something. I'm going to react to something else. Yeah. So we got the 4 down, and we're going to probably call Mike right here. I don't know. I don't know the number. Just dreadlocks right there. And then the back's going to have the other one. Nobody comes. Harlan Berry's going to look for work. But a couple of issues with this play. First of all go special, not a great route versus quarters because we are going to anticipate, if it is quarters, the backside safety and 3-by-1 is always going to cut front side. Yep. So it's going to take our number 3. It's going to take Aaron Anderson out of the play. Hilton right here, never, ever release inside on a seam route. That's poor coaching. I don't know if it's poor coaching. It's poor execution right there. You cannot release inside. You have the same. Trey does run a go route. I'd like to see him on a hitch route right here. But in quarters coverage, we're working the backside safeties, cutting the front side. You got to work your one-on-one backside. Got to work your one-on-one backside. That's the only read you got in this play versus this coverage. And one-on-one backside. Now. Hit your butt. 3 steps, let it rip. 3 steps, let it rip. Hitch, sack. Okay? But here's a positive. You ready?
Oh,
here's a positive.
an hour
ready,
and
LSU
12
fans?
minutes
Get ready.
in, baby.
Granted that this loads. Because the internet stinks
The internet
today.
said not today. There will not be one damn positive shown here today. And I can't say I blame it.
All right. Oh my God, this is going to piss me off. Already pissing me off.
But to your, so to your point about that should be an immediate hit your third step.
Yeah, you got to anticipate quarters coverage.
Throw it out there to the 10
and 3-by-1 every time the backside safety cuts front side.
Yeah.
Because there's no work. Usually teams will have like a palms check or they'll have a check to where if they run quarters coverage and they get 3-by-1, they'll automatically check to a 3. They'll cover 3 instead of running cover 4. But you can run cover 4 and cut the backside safety. You're just leaving it one-on-one. Sorry, the internet's, of all the days to do it, this wire right here that usually connects us right into the internet, it's not working.
Yeah.
Wi-Fi stinks.
We had it for a second. I thought you had it. That's why I pulled it back up.
The old morning show problems. They'll be fixed. But you were about to show a great, made me think of Joe Adai chip, I believe.
Yeah, it really was. We'll get it. We'll have to show it at some point during the.
But to your point, though, like that play right there, so people are going to look at that as a sack, and it was a sack, and it's a team game, and you got to do your 111th. Well, Nuss's 111th on that play is to rip the 10 stop to the left. You just rip it. It's there. It was open. It was one-on-one. You're right. Like
it's an easy read.
In quarters, like as soon as you see that backside safety go take away Aaron Anderson, you know what it is.
Yep.
Like that ball's thrown before your receiver stops.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah, it's an easy read. It's an easy read. It's quarters. You have to. That's what I'm saying. That's why he's struggling a little bit with his pre-snap recognition and his immediate post-snap recognition. We got it. All right, you ready? All right, we're gonna watch Mr. Harlan Berry here.
Yeah, 22 brought it this game.
22 brought it. Watch him. He's going. His guy's not going to come. So line's working at 22. Harlan Berry has 24, and anybody else. His guy doesn't come. So what is he going to do? Just do nothing, or is he going to look for work? Bop.
That's a big boy too.
That's what you call getting flat backed right there. Hey, okay, but
I would say
coaching point
after it, get into your route.
Yeah, get into your route.
Don't celebrate it.
Don't talk.
Yeah,
I love it. I love it. So. People asked earlier, all right, does anybody got some dog in him? Yep. Harlan Berry does. A little teaching point there. Maybe not stand over him.
Yeah.
Into your route because Garrett Nussmeier is probably looking for you.
Yeah. Okay, go back to that. This is a good. Watch Nuss's head. Let it play. 3x1, quarters, right, never looks left. Not one time until it was way too late.
You should what you do, I always look at the quarterback stripe, the stripe of his helmet. You can always tell where he's looking. In this coverage right here, as soon as I get the ball, I am looking right at the safety number 8 to make sure he's cutting.
Right.
If he cuts, I'm right to my X receiver, which is to the left. If he doesn't cut, I got Aaron Anderson coming right there.
Right.
I mean, that's football. That's passing game.
Yeah.
That's learning how to work coverages. That's learning how to read defenses, understand what they're doing, what you're trying to do, and what they're trying to do to stop you.
Yeah.
But you got to know. You're experienced enough. You have to understand the weaknesses in the defense. Now, maybe there was an MA that I don't know about. We're not in that room. I don't know what was actually called. Maybe there was an MA on the receiver, and they did have a quarters beater on it. Or maybe Trey Dez was supposed to run a hitch route or a Puma route, and he didn't. But still, the backside is the read.
All right, before we take this break, I want to remind you about our friends over at Gordon McKernan Injury Attorneys. Get Gordon and get it done. GetGordon.com. Remember, it is your area code in Louisiana, followed by 888-8888, 318-225-985-337-504. Does not matter. Anywhere in the state of Louisiana, the G team can help you out. Always on social media. At Get Gordon is going to be the handle on all major social media. See what they're doing throughout the local communities in Louisiana. Always doing something. Get Gordon and get it done. All right, so look, when we come back, it's going to be more of the same. It's going to be more of the same of the issues that plagued you and what you have coming up. Ain't nobody going to feel sorry for you. Texas A&M hasn't won in this building since they've come into the SEC. The only times they've beaten LSU has been in College Station. You don't think they want to get a win inside of Tiger Stadium? You think Alabama's going to feel sorry for you? You think Arkansas and Bobby Petrino, who's putting up points on everybody's going to feel sorry for you? Oklahoma sure not, after what you did to them last year. You got one decision, and you got one choice. And if you don't make that choice, you might not make a bowl game if you don't make that choice. Like, you got to go out there now. I think you will, because you got Western Kentucky. But is that good enough by barely escaping by? You have to stop it. The bleeding's got to stop right now, and you don't have a bye week. You're practicing today. You're getting ready for a team today. And so, like, you have to take these corrections, and you can't be sensitive about these corrections. And you hope these corrections are being had, right? This is not a tape that you can just say we're on A&M. You can't do that. Not with this. Not the way this looked. You gotta have some hard truths. You got to challenge people. when you're watching this tape. And that's what you hope is going on today as they get ready down the road this week for A&M. But it starts on Monday. Monday's a corrections day. Monday's a tell the truth Monday. And that film tells a lot of truths. You have to be able to accept that truth and try to get better from it. And hopefully they get that done because, again, A&M's not going to feel sorry for you as they're trying to go win a national championship right now. All right, we'll take a break. More OTB when we come back here live from the Raising Cane studio.
Off the bench.
All right, go to RussellPools.com, website for Russell Pool Company. When you go to the website, you'll be blown away with the work that they do. You will see a lot of dream pools, other people's dream pools. But what about your dream pool? You've been thinking about it for a long time. You've been putting your design together, not only in your head, you put pen to paper. But the cool thing about Russell Pools, like maybe it's like 6 different pools that you want a little bit of here, a little bit of there from, and you want to put them all together. They can get that done because it is your dream pool. They're going to customize it to whatever your dreams are, and they're going to do that every single time over at Russell Pool Company.
That's right, Russell Pools, the name you think of when you think of high-quality custom pools. And it doesn't matter. It can be big, it can be small, it can be it can be super extravagant with a grotto and the fire. It can be super low-key and chill, man. So they can really do anything. Take your dream to reality. They got 2 landscape architects right there on staff so they can draw it, they can build it, they can maintain it, they can literally do everything. RussellPools.com.
Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is taking $22,500 off MSRP on the brand new 2025 Ram 1500 Laramie with $22,500 off MSRP with a complimentary 7-year powertrain warranty that comes with all new Bayou Automotive vehicles. If you need sales or service, the crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
Supreme Jasmine is premium American-grown rice. From local farms to your table, every grain is supreme. Pick up a bag of Jasmine or any other of our Supreme American rice.
Parish Construction and Roofing.
This is Coach Kim Mulkey. Go to parishbuilt.com for all of your roofing needs.
From your hometown, parishbuilt.com.
Baton Rouge's home for real rock. It's Eagle 98.1. Foo Fighters. Led Zeppelin. AC/DC. Pearl Jam. And the flagship home for LSU sports. Take us anywhere with the Eagle 98.1 app. Eagle 98.1 is the rock station.
At Auctioner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Auctioner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one: you. Auctioner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
Family owned and community driven.
Service Chevrolet Cadillac, a legacy you can trust since 1972. Service Chevrolet Cadillac, our family serving your family.
For over 50 years.
In South Louisiana, you can always count on good people coming together to help our children.
At Dreams Come True, we grant wishes for Louisiana children with life-threatening illnesses. But to do this, we need funds.
That's why we're trying to raise $100,000 for Dreams Come True by giving away the Blessed Builders School.
Make your backyard's dream come true while helping our kids.
Just go to dreampoolla.com and you can find out how your $25 donation might help win you a Duplessis pool.
Gulf Coast Bank and Trust is giving our customers the power to bank anywhere.
Now that she's back in the atmosphere with drops of Jupiter in her head, like summer and walks like rain. Reminds me that there's a time to change. Hey, 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 hey.
Tigers turn talkers. This is Off the Bench.
Did you make it to the Milky Way to see the lights all faded and that heaven is overrated? Tell me, did you fall?
All right, welcome back in. OTB here in hour number 2.
Dun, 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 dun. How we feeling out there? Everyone chipper?
I mean,
What do
I
you
was kind
think?
of yelling in here.
You
in the
know,
break.
Yeah, we were.
I'm in a better mood
Yeah.
now than the start of the show.
Are you?
It's
That's
just
fun.
good to get things
The
off your
OTB
chest.
It
you know,
is.
like,
It's good to talk about it.
I just kind of sat at home all day and didn't really do anything. Like I feel better now.
Also, we're a vibe.
Sometimes
Like
it's-
OTB is just a vibe.
sometimes ranting is fun. I
Absolutely.
enjoy a good rant.
It's therapeutic.
Yes, absolutely.
So you can
Like
come
there's-
here.
there's, rage
Off the
rooms.
bench
The
is
people-
Yeah, let us know.
we're a safe place. We're a safe place. You can air out grievances that you have. You can celebrate the victories. We can talk about the defeats within a safe place. We're in like the trust tree right here. It's nice.
What was the thing that made you the most angry about the game? I think the 7-man protection made me the most angry when they were showing cover 0 instead of just lining up and having a cover 0 beater ready to go. You were like,
Well, the problem is that their cover 0 beaters stink, and they tried to do it earlier
that's
in the
fair.
game, and they couldn't do it.
It's a solid point. But like your quarterback was literally like going to place the tight end and like grabbing the running back and placing the running back, and like was pointing who they had to block. Within that, like
now there are some schools of thought out there that still do that, even in the NFL. Sean Payton does that because cover 0. They'll switch it to they call it 88, 89 protection.
Do you think Bo Nix lines them up though?
And walks them through.
It walks them through
It does
the
a 7-man
protection.
protection and still doesn't slide 5. There's 5. Anyway, what made me most mad? Unnecessary RPOs. Receivers running routes and running plays instead of digging out safeties. RPOs where our offensive line can't get to the second level. RPOs where the running back has to slow roll and because he doesn't know if he's going to get it or not. And then he is too late and he misses the hole and we get stopped for no gain when it should have been a 5-6 yard gain.
Yep.
I'm actually going to pull one of those up. Hey, fingers crossed, guys, that it works.
You know, the also like the other thing for me, after Caden Durham had the long run, and look, I give Caden credit. He's banged up. You could tell, like, he runs with a little hitch in his get up. He doesn't finish the run. Okay, whatever. When you're on the 1 yard line, it is like, it's such a mentality, and it is such a, I'm an alpha, you're not. I'm going to score, and there's not a damn thing you can do about it to stop me. Like, I am in the full belief, if it's 1 on 11 and you give me 4 chances, I'm going to find a way to get in there. It's 1 yard, right? So that whole series was a hot mess after you got down there. It was a disaster. You got a penalty. You run a wildcat play from the 6 yard line. That play should never be brought out right there. Like, ever, never, no situation, no scenario. But as bad as all of that was after that, and you did score, but you had illegal formation, as bad as all of that was after that, you go back to it being 1st and goal from the 1 yard line, and you don't score. That is 3 times in the last 2 games that you've been on the 1 yard line with downs to go and not scored. You want to talk about some damn issues. That might be the main one for me that just makes me angry. 1 yard line is a mindset. It's a mentality. It's I'm a big dog. I'm eating. You're starving. I'm scoring. And you've been down there 3 times and have nothing to show for it. With downs to go. We're not talking about 4th down situations. I'd get mad about that. I'm pissed about not getting a touchdown when you're on the 1 yard line.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I know.
what?
I know. Yeah, it's inexcusable to get to the 1 yard line and not score. Yeah, it wasn't perfectly blocked, and he should have scored. I mean, I think you ask him, he's like, yeah, I should have scored, 100%. Should have. I think he was expecting contact, and he leaned forward and kind of fell forward a little bit instead of staying up, which it wasn't his best run, and he would be the first to admit that.
And I say it on the broadcast all the time. A play like that, you run for a yard. You run for a yard. You find the crease that you think is the one that gives you access to the end zone. Whatever it is, whatever that crease is, it might be an inch wide, it might be 10 inches wide. But once you find the crease that you think it is, you put the hammer down, you throttle that son of a gun, and you score.
That son of a gun.
And you score. You know what I mean? Like, and again, like, Caden got you down there with a 50-plus yard run. I get that. But give him something. Give him the smallest crease that you can imagine, but still a crease. And let him put his head down and go get in the end zone, you know?
Mm-hmm. No doubt.
Ugh. All right.
So what drove you the most crazy?
Oh, nothing.
That was it?
Yeah, that was it. The 7-man protection in that. Because a 7-man protection to me, I almost always took it as disrespect to the running back.
Yep.
That I couldn't handle what I needed to in a 6-man protection.
Right.
And I college football is different. There's not like enough to be able to, tell, is this guy a really good pass protector? Like when we played, like Jimbo just asked us to do so much in pass protection as running backs. Like we were cross keying. So like when I got to the next level, I was like, oh, I've been doing this for 4 years. And look, Caden's pass protection grade in this game was 18. So I don't know if
he wasn't great. He had a tough time early on blocking his guy. And I blame a lot of it on not necessarily just him. I blame it on the communication between the line, the quarterback, and the running back in pass protection. I can't find it on film where they're communicating with each other, not even like with points or anything. So I think the center, after watching, I think the center is the main person in charge of the mic declaration in pass protection, which is an issue to me. It is a problem because your quarterback doesn't know where he's hot from. The running backs don't know who their responsibility is. Now, maybe the film that I'm watching doesn't start until a certain point, so maybe the mic declarations are happening before that. But there was multiple times where Caden Durham, Mike was working to the will. He should have been blocking the mic, but he's looking to the Sam linebacker. So like there's a communication. I've noticed it in a lot of these different games. I'm like, who's calling the mics again? Because the center's communicating with the guard and pointing to a certain guy, but nobody's looking back at Nussmeier and telling him who they're going to. Because the quarterback's got to relay it to the running back. There's communication between those 5 guys, the running back and the quarter. Everybody's got to be on the same page. And no, I was in an offense like that in Seattle. I hated it. The quarterback was not in charge of making the mic declaration. And they're like, oh, we want to make it easier on the quarterback. Well, the hell you are. Making my job harder because I don't know who's coming. Now, made it easier for some other people.
I didn't like the center calling the mic when I was a running back. I liked you being able to be like, hey, Mike's 56.
Right.
All right.
It just eliminates confusion, right? If you can just tell the running back. But if the center's making it, all right, real quick. Hey, I got it working. Taylor, hit me with a clip real quick. All right, this is another play. This is really like you asked me what drove me crazy, so another one I pulled up. RPOs. So many behind the line of scrimmage. Run the damn ball. Pull it. We got numbers down below. Yeah, it's not the most advantageous look because you could kind of make the argument.
Was this 3rd and 1 or 2nd and 1?
This is 2nd and 1, I believe.
Yeah.
You can kind of make the argument that they have 7 in the box and you have 6 blockers. So what? They're rotating the safety down to the screen side. Like, again, I don't know what his reads are, or what his looks are. Run the dang ball.
Yeah. We loading again.
Here we go.
There we go.
Yeah, so we have the zone to the left. So on the screen, it'll be to your right, but to the left side of the line of scrimmage, blocked up perfectly.
Yeah, we did.
Perfectly. It's a gash.
Yeah. Golly.
It's a gash. Stop giving him the option to do this. I don't know. I don't know if they're sitting in the quarterback room and grading it and being like, "Yep, that's our read. You get a plus. Get a plus for that."
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, I'll give you a minus. Go until real quick. Stop. 75. You got to have some awareness, my guy. Right tackle.
Yeah.
You got this
hinge
guy.
back.
Look, you got to hinge back. 11's not as big of a threat as this guy that's about to enter himself between tight end and tackle.
Yeah.
You got to hinge back, take that hit off your running back, and leave your running back one-on-one with this linebacker that's got his heels at 5 yards away from the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm with you. I get it.
But that's not blowing up the play. But I'm just saying, like, those are the things that, like, when we showed Vanderbilt clips, that's what they were doing.
Yeah.
Right? The guy that his guy's not Bauer Sharp, but he eliminated him, then took on Trey'Dez Green, and his partner was able to make the play.
Yeah. I mean, he should be one-on-one to number one right there. Third level. Anyway, run the damn ball.
All right. Ooh. Hey.
How we doing, man?
All right. When it comes to heavy construction and industrial work across Louisiana, nobody does it better than Pala. From fabrication and maintenance to construction and turnaround services, Pala delivers safety, precision, and results every single time. They probably run the ball. For over 50 years, they've been the trusted team behind some of the biggest projects in the Gulf South. So when it's time to get the job done right the first time, you go with the pros at Pala. That's palagroup.com. Palagroup.com. Building Louisiana's future one project at a time. Again, that is palagroup.com. Alondra, Tate, maybe before we get out here, and I know we're late, I don't really care. The things that made you the most upset, y'all ready to have those maybe when we come back? That way I give y'all time to really marinate, maybe think about it. Maybe we can even pull up a play if y'all can.
Plenty of time to marinate on this.
Alondra's got the Christmas list ready to go. It's a scroll. We'll have that for you when we jump back here. It is off campus. Off campus. Off the bench.
Hello.
Off the bench.
Wrong
Off.
show.
A lot of offs.
A lot of offs.
Off the bench.
Off the bench.
See, that's why I just try to keep it simple with OTB.
Be better.
Go to gcopnet.com. Gulf Coast Office Products. Look, if you work in one of the industries where you need documents and you need them when you need them, you can't wait. It is not something where it's like, I hope and I wish I could get them. No, you need them because that's part of who you are. So banks, universities, hospitals, law firms, GCOP is always going to make sure that you're up and running. You call the person that's always going to be the person that gets it done. You're not transferred 17 different times. You're not talking to a computer. You're talking to a human being who's going to help you out. Go to gcopnet.com.
That's right, gcopnet.com. Gulf Coast Office Products, Louisiana's leading copier and printer source. Offices in New Orleans, Baton Rouge, Mandeville, Lafayette. They are a local company here to help local businesses. Yeah, sure, they send printers and copiers all over the country, but they are located right here in Louisiana, ready to help your office with its paper, with its printing, with its copying, whatever it is. Go see them, gcopnet.com.
When it comes to choosing energy for your family and your home, make the smart choice with natural gas. You can count on efficient and affordable natural gas to keep you comfortable and reduce your environmental impact to help protect our planet. Together, we're fueling our energy future. Atmos Energy.
Hi, this is Beth Serena. Welcome to my pool. The first time I saw this beautiful pool, it exceeded every expectation that I had. They were able to get everything we wanted in this pool. It is a beautiful pool. We live out here. We eat out here. We watch TV out here. This is like our living room outside. We love this pool and everything about it. When we decided to build our pool, we called a great friend who is one of the best pool builders in the country in North Louisiana, and we said, who would you choose to build a pool in Baton Rouge? And without a hesitation, he told us Russell Pools. He said their history, tradition of great builds, great pools was unmatched. So of course, who did we call? Russell Pools. The advice I would give to anyone looking to build a pool is first call Russell Pools. They'll do an incredible job. It'll be incredibly organized. It'll be time efficient, and you will have your pool in no time.
Parish Construction and Roofing.
This is Coach Kim Mulkey. Go to parishbuilt.com for all of your roofing needs.
From your hometown, parishbuilt.com.
Need security services you can count on? With Veteran Security Services, you're always protected. Locally owned and proudly serving the Gulf Coast, they're not some big national firm chasing profits. They're neighbors protecting neighbors. From petrochemical plants and healthcare facilities to port and maritime operations, Veteran Security delivers reliable protection you can trust. Choose community. Choose confidence. Choose Veteran Security Services. Visit veteransecurityfirm.com.
It's not just a game, it's a religion. You've got your team color, team swag, and now your very own website, LouisianaSports.net. Everything LSU, Saints, and Pelicans. Sports on demand. In-depth coverage by sports writing pros with continuously updated news. And with the LouisianaSports.net newsletter, you get pinged directly with top trending stories. Best of all, now and always, no paywall. It's free. LouisianaSports.net, powered by 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge. Your home for Louisiana sports.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Looks like the lucky just got luckier.
Today is gonna be the day that they're gonna throw it back to you. By now, you should have somehow realized what you gotta do.
Tigers turn talkers. This is Off the Bench.
Feels the way I do about you now. Backbeat, the word is on the street that the fire in your heart is out. I'm sure you've heard it all before, but you never really had a doubt. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. And all the roads we have to walk are winding, and all the lights that lead us there are blinding. There are many things that I would like to say to you, but I don't know how.
All right, welcome back in. OTB, live from the Raising Cane's studio. Going to throw it over to Alondra and Tay-Tay. We aired our grievances with the thing that made us the most upset. Mine was 7-man protection and also not scoring on the 1-yard line for the third time in 2 games. Not scoring, like, from the 1-yard line with multiple downs to go.
Mm-hmm.
What was yours?
RPOs.
And yeah, certainly.
Just poor, offensive line play in general. But RPOs.
Yeah, just hand the ball off.
Not really allowing offensive linemen to be aggressive. Slow rolling handoffs to where we can't really hit the hole hard. And then more importantly, like, run the dang ball. Quit throwing wide receiver screens and having your wide receivers run RPO routes instead of digging out safeties.
All right, Alondra, Tay-Tay.
So I'm actually with you on this one. The lack of ability to score when you're in the red zone and on the 1-yard line makes me so angry that I can't even begin to explain, because it's also, like you said, it's a different mindset. Like, you're there and I'm going to score no matter what. And so it just feels so soft to me that you're on the 1-yard line and you can't, again, with multiple downs to go, and you can't get it past the pylon. Like, it blows my mind and it makes me so angry. And I think that the mentality of this team and the lack of physicality of it too also is like my biggest gripe with it.
Yeah, man.
I mean,
it's
again,
always
we
and
showed
forever.
clips where we were getting
Yeah.
big boyed by, again, this isn't your granddaddy's Vanderbilt,
Or your
daddy's Vanderbilt, but it's still Vanderbilt, and they still out-physicaled you. They played way better than you in pretty much every aspect of the game. And and the other part is that I feel like, and again, I am not well versed enough to say this definitively, so you can tell me if you agree or disagree with me. But it feels like there's no sort of scheme or like game plan, or like if there is, there's no rhyme or reason to it.
So what, down there, like once you get down there?
Offensively.
Yeah.
So actually, when you were saying that, it reminded me of something that I picked up live during the game. So after Caden got stopped on the 1 yard line, so now you're 2nd and 1 from the 1.
Yeah.
Remember.
Call timeout.
Well, they call timeout.
10 men on the 10 guys on the
Yeah, because you had one receiver.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, because you had one come in, but you had 2 leave. Yes. But then, and look, Vanderbilt's got good coaches. Again, I played with their defense coordinator. He's a smart football player. After the timeout, they went into the huddle, and Nussmeier, I'm pretty sure he either read off a wristband or whatever it was. It was like in detail what he was saying to every single person. Okay, that tells me that you've got something. And it's probably going to be through the air. Now, you scored. Xavier Thomas is the one where he motioned in, looked like he was going to cut off backside on a run, goes out. Okay, cool. But like even that, it's like you kind of telegraphed that because you huddled up and then you saw Nussmeier go over the entire play there. Like even that's like, okay, well, you got a penalty. Why? Because you had a lot of different things going on in that play. Now, you got to stay disciplined. Like, that's on players. Yeah. You get paid. You got to be able to not have an illegal formation. But, like, even there, it's like you're on the 1 yard line. It's 2nd down. Do we really need that?
Right.
Like, is that what you really need to call, or do you need to just, hey, Jack Pyburn, come on in the game.
Right.
Hey, tight ends, y'all come on in here.
Yep.
All right?
Yep.
Because, when you have movement and motion down there, you have –
yeah, just don't flinch, though. I mean,
for sure.
It was a good play call. It was a good play call, well executed. Just, your third tight end comes in and flinches a little bit when the defensive line does that shift, and that's why the defensive line.
Was it a false start or legal formation? I can't remember.
It was a false start because the defensive line.
You had a legal on Chester later. He was too far off the line of scrimmage. And when I mean too far off, I mean like 3 yards far.
Yeah, he was. He was.
Which the defensive line. This is why defenses do this to get a false start, especially down here. In this tight zone, because if they get a penalty, it doesn't matter. You move the ball 2 inches. Now, if we get a penalty, it moves it back 5 yards. They do the quick shift to the left, and it's hard to hold your water. I mean, it is. Like when the defensive lineman all shifts.
Football's hard, Matthew.
Football's hard. It was easy. Everybody would do it. But it was a good play call. I'm not going to hate on that. That was a good play call. We scored, but we just flinched, go back.
It was, but I think just like that's a 3rd down call.
No, I think it's a 2nd down call. It's a 2nd down call just because 3rd down they're expecting a little bit more.
Quarterback.
Now, the Wildcat play, awful play.
Oh, that was the worst of the day.
It was terrible. So, if you're going to do it,
can we pull that up?
Do you have it? We can pull it up. I got it right here.
Go ahead, Tay.
We're going to see if it works. But wait, I'm not plugged in.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. Yeah, so the Wildcat play, it wasn't even really a Wildcat, it was just a direct snap.
Yeah.
To the running back. But I don't even know what you call the play. It's like a wedge, I think.
That is not
like
the 6-yard line.
So the problem is, like Wildcat, you use the Wildcat to get an extra blocker up to the 2nd level.
Kind of turns into ISO on the left side.
But look at the 2 tight ends. They're just wedging down. They're trying to go into the B gap to get to the 2nd level.
Oh my.
Hey, what is it? I don't know. I know what it is. It's the flying V. Emilio Estevez did it. The Ducks did it. Ducks fly together.
Go to the end zone copy of that.
We're going to try. We're going to try. Everyone. Oh, come on, Taylor. You got this.
What did you I didn't want the black screen up there. I didn't know how long it
was. And also,
that's not fooling anybody.
No, and also, if you're going to do it side by side, Juwan, don't put your hands up, my guy. Look. Oh my!
Is that fooling it? This is worse than I thought too.
Nussmeier's off a little bit. He's calling the cadence, but Juwan's got his hands up. I wonder what's going to happen.
At least just take Nuss out. Like go line him up out there so they have to walk somebody out with him.
Right. Nobody goes with him when he runs. Watch. Nobody goes with Nussmeier.
We're just trying to.
That's a bad read by Juwan too.
Man.
Like
I mean, but what do you tell him to read? You're going up the zero hole and just you're going to go left or right. What? Like
I'd go left because of leverage, but still,
sure, but like it's an impossible.
Try to hit right here.
This is way worse than whenever I looking at the film. It is way worse than in person.
No, Smart was a wasted player on that play. Nobody goes with him because they don't.
And again,
what, are you saying it doesn't look like a normal shotgun play?
Again, if you're going to call the cadence with your quarterback, don't have the Wildcat guy that's getting direct snap with his hands up.
Yeah.
Directly behind the center.
Y'all. Like, I went to a high school where that was like a staple play for us, like direct snap to the running back. It was a great play. My hands were on my knees like I was a running back.
Till the ball snapped.
And guess what? When the center snapped it, guess what I did? Went from my knees to here and caught it.
And it's super easy to say, like, hey, you should have gone left right there. Like, things are happening so fast. You can't, as a running back, you can't be expected to go run right up the ass of the center and go left or right. Right? Now, sometimes you cut back.
You got to kind of read it like a belly play.
On a zone play, like to the right, sometimes you read the leverage and you cut backside. But like you just like get a direct snap and you run to the ass of the center and
double
say,
ISO,
all right.
like I don't even know.
I don't know. I've never seen that play.
Get Tay-Tay's least favorite thing after the break.
Yep.
Yeah, after the break.
Yeah, boy.
I'm about to boy.
Oh, sorry.
What's the
break?
Okay.
Off the bench.
Right.
Nailed that one. Good
Tommy's
dismount.
Windows, Doors, and Siding.
Yo, Tommy!
Hey, Tommy. Sorry, Tommy. GoTommys.com, G-E-A-U-X, Tommys with a Y.com. When you go to the website, you'll clearly see the difference. Check out, they got sections for each thing they do, windows, doors, and also siding, but also other services like gutters and anything you've got going on. It's going to be in that tab. Testimonials of past clients, a gallery of work, contact information, all there on the website. Award-winning Tommy's Windows, Doors, and Siding year after year after year, including best windows in Baton Rouge, according to the Advocate this year. GoTommys.com.
That's right. Go to Go Tommy's, the best windows, the best siding, the best doors in Louisiana. So if you have a project, no matter the size, make sure you get Tommy to go out there and give you a price on it and just talk to him about the project. You can go see their gallery of work. And, oh, yeah, go check it out. Ever since 2016, every single year at Angie's List Super Service Award winners. Hang the banners right there. GoTommys.com.
After a decade of working in private duty nursing, I know how hard it can be to find compassionate care for the ones that you love the most. So I started Decision Critical, a premier concierge nursing agency, so we can take care of you wherever you are. Our highly skilled nurses provide exceptional care from the comfort of your own home with personalized packages for short-term, long-term, or even around-the-clock care. Visit us at decisioncriticalbr.com and give us a call today to get started.
When it comes to choosing energy for your family and your home, make the smart choice with natural gas. You can count on efficient and affordable natural gas to keep you comfortable and reduce your environmental impact to help protect our planet. Together, we're fueling our energy future. Atmos Energy.
Every winner knows a great play starts with a solid game plan and the right team by your side. At Sunshine, we're here to keep your operation running strong. From tractors to harvesters, we've got the John Deere equipment you need to tackle every job with confidence. Because when the work's done right, there's more time for the things that matter, like cheering on your favorite team. Make Sunshine Quality Solutions part of your playbook this season and learn more about what it means to be powered by Sunshine at sunnyquip.com.
Raising Cane's is our victory meal.
Football fans are some of the most dedicated fans in sports. It's a fundamental quality we share, and that fuels every single order of our hand-battered chicken fingers. Wherever there's football, there's Raising Cane's.
One love. Let's go.
When you can't rely on technology, you can rely on Mountain Cold Refreshment. Dave's back on. Coors Light. Choose chill.
Supreme Jasmine is premium American-grown rice. From local farms to your table, every grain is supreme. Pick up a bag of Jasmine or any other of our Supreme American rice.
We typically think of stress as being bad for us. At Our Lady of the Lake and LSU, we are researching how certain types of stress, such as exercise, can be good for our immune health. By studying people under extreme stress, such as athletes, astronauts, service members, and first responders, we're learning how to improve the immune health of everyone. That's the power of research. That's the impact of champions. Together, we roar.
Parish Construction and Roofing.
This is Coach Kim Mulkey. Go to parishbuilt.com.
Locked in on LSU football 24/7. You're listening to Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back in, OTB. Louisiana Roots, local people, real service. That is Campus Federal Credit Union. So whether you're looking for a new checking account, remember, multiple options for you and what your needs are, your family's needs, a car loan, or even help with your business finances. Campus Federal has been servicing Louisiana communities since 1934. They understand what it means to take care of their own because they are from here, right here in Louisiana, Shreveport, Baton Rouge, and New Orleans. Stop by a branch near you, or you can visit them online at campusfederal.org to learn more. Campus Federal, where family, community, and your finances come first. Again, campusfederal.org.
I think like hour 3 should just be like a super chill.
No.
Like
We should crop to sports.
We should probably. I mean, we got.
Can I crow hop somebody?
Hey, we got winners
crow?
coming up. We got winners coming up.
Winners and losers.
Can we just do winners? Because we've had a lot of losers.
And also, I do got to say.
Oh, God. Are you going to say, oh.
We lost another one.
We did.
Might lose another
3,
today.
Yeah, we lost the good one today. We lost the good one, everybody. So there's going to be a eulogy coming up.
Yeah.
We're
it's
gonna
a tough
pour
word
one
to
out.
say.
Eulogy?
Eulogy. Is it really?
Yeah, it's
We all
not at
said
all.
it. we all
said it perfect the first time, even me. Not even on me.
I mean, there's a lot of words that are hard. I'm with you on that one.
Words are tough.
Words are tough. So is losing to Vanderbilt.
So I got to say that, like, we're not going to show. We don't have the answers here. All we can do is point out what physically happened during the game.
Mm-hmm.
Show the deficits. Yep. What happened? Why we don't have the answers, certainly. And we're
if you want to ask me for I'll give you some opinions.
Oh, we got opinions. We got opinions for days.
Yeah.
How about the Saints, though?
But if people y'all looking at us for answers, we ain't got it.
I do. I'll give them to you. Fullback belly on the goal line, on the 1 yard line.
No, don't do that.
Off the bench.
Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is taking $22,500 off MSRP on the brand new 2025 Ram 1500 Laramie with $22,500 off MSRP with a complimentary 7-year powertrain warranty that comes with all new Bayou Automotive vehicles. If you need sales or service, the crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
At Auctioner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Auctioner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one: you. Auctioner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
When it comes to choosing energy for your family and your home, make the smart choice with natural gas. You can count on efficient and affordable natural gas to keep you comfortable and reduce your environmental impact to help protect our planet. Together, we're fueling our energy future. Atmos Energy.
Mornings with Brian Haldane is the only live and local talk show in the capital city. Get the news from the newsmakers, along with traffic and weather updates throughout the morning. The conversation starts weekday mornings at 6 on Talk 107.3.
Raising Cane's is our victory meal.
Football fans are some of the most dedicated fans in sports. It's a fundamental quality we share, and that fuels every single order of our hand-battered chicken fingers. Wherever there's football, there's Raising Cane's.
One love. Let's go.
Every winner knows a great play starts with a solid game plan and the right team by your side. At Sunshine, we're here to keep your operation running strong. From tractors to harvesters, we've got the John Deere equipment you need to tackle every job with confidence. Because when the work's done right, there's more time for the things that matter, like cheering on your favorite team. Make Sunshine Quality Solutions part of your playbook this season and learn more about what it means to be powered by Sunshine at sunequip.com.
Today, we are shaping tomorrow.
we are researching how extreme stress impacts the immune system, from trauma victims to athletes and even astronauts.
Our work is leading the way in sepsis treatment, saving countless lives.
We're unlocking the mind with music in exciting new ways.
Our Lady of the Lake Health and LSU are improving the health of our state.
That's the impact of champions.
Imagine the impact we'll have on the future. Together, we roar.
These ice cubes could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they cradle and cool the crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Nicely done, ice cubes.
Gulf Coast Bank and Trust is giving our customers the power to bank anywhere, anytime during this challenging event. And we're right there with you. Our mobile banking app is a smart way to manage your money and time. Gulf Coast Bank and Trust, the bank that cares about you.
And Raptors.
Why do billion-dollar insurance companies regularly delay and deny valid claims? Because that's how they got to be billion-dollar insurance companies. If you've been injured, I'd like to help.
Spencer Callahan is the one to see. Call 387-2323.
LA filing number 16-7969.
WNXX Jackson, KNXX Donaldsonville, and WDGL HD2 Baton Rouge. This hour brought to you by Spencer Callahan Injury Lawyers, LA 21 12681. Offices in Baton Rouge.
Good morning. It's 9 a.m. here on Monday, October 20th. Today in Baton Rouge, you can expect sunny skies with a high of 83. In hour 3 of today's show, we'll have weekend winners at 9 a.m. Then Devin Snow joins the show at 9:15. If you missed hours 1 or 2 of the show, you can catch it in the on-demand section at 1045ESPN.com. You can also follow us on Twitter or Instagram at OTB_ESPN and watch us on YouTube at the 1045 ESPN channel. Hour number 3 of Off the Bench, live from the Raising Cane Studios, starts now.
Welcome into Off the Bench, presented by All-Star Toyota.
Ooh, you're scary.
We're bringing you the spookiest sports talk in town. With Jacob, Hester, and
Matt Flynn.
Terrifying and terrible.
Live from the haunted
Raising Cane
studio, here's Jacob, Hester, and
Matt Flynn.
All right, welcome back in. Hour number 3 of OTB live from the Raising Cane studio.
Oh, boy, this is spooky season. We're getting so close.
Yeah.
11 days away.
No, it's spooky.
We're already
all right.
very spooky.
A lot of things that are spooky.
The LSU team was scaring us this past weekend.
Trash Rangers and trashrangers.com.
Wow.
Residential. Well, it felt right.
That was not subtle at all.
Yeah, residential, commercial, roll-off dumpsters, sanitation, trash. Trashrangers.com. 225-612-2477 is the number. Call them. Set up that service that we talk about, residential or commercial. Call them for roll-off dumpsters, sanitation as well. From portable toilets to ADA units to septic service. They have got you covered. Explore today at trashrangers.com. One moment in the game that we've yet to cover, and obviously like today's been all LSU, and it was always going to be like that after that performance. you got the ball, turnover on downs. Vanderbilt made a big mistake. Diego Pavia made a big mistake. It was 4th and 1. He tried to quick snap it because LSU wasn't set. And instead of just like picking up the first down before the half, he tries to make a play, takes a sack from Wes Weeks, and you get the ball back. And in that moment, you had all the momentum, and you desperately needed a touchdown, but you had to have a field goal, and you got one. But
like, you're not playing great, but you have an opportunity here. But to seize some momentum.
Yes,
to seize the game.
Your
a little
defense
bit.
did their job. Look, you make a mistake. Okay, let me make you pay for your mistake, and they do. Wes Weeks, great job, great play, great sack, and you get the ball back. And the thing you have to do in that situation, to me, in my opinion, Matt, maybe you're different. More than anything, you still stay aggressive, but you protect the football. High percentage plays that you feel really good about. I am never in favor, just like we talked about Wildcat on the goal line, like that. You don't do that there. You don't do that there. That's not the place for that play. Certainly the way that you executed, or lack of execution, I guess I should say, with not tricking anybody. But like this play that Matt's about to show, like I'll have to throw it to you, because I'm just not sure that I would
your brain
ever
can comprehend it.
Yeah, I would ever put this play in that situation. And I said it on the broadcast. I was like, this is a play. Maybe you're up 2 scores, and maybe you're trying to like put the game away or something. I don't know. It's not in this situation.
Yeah,
ever, never.
We are kind of formation, like we're gonna trick them, dick them here. It says you put an offensive lineman out to the right. So when you see this as a defense, okay, immediately your antennas are up.
Yeah.
Immediately you're like, okay, what are they gonna do here? What are they gonna try to trick me with? So if you're going to do something, you usually do something to the outside. You do something, a screen to the outside. Maybe you're doing all this to get a deep ball shot. Like there's things that you can do in like tricky, when you see these tricky formations, but you don't run a middle screen when there's 3 defensive linemen trying to figure out what the heck's going on. They obviously think something is up. So they're not going to be like, oh, we got a big advantage. Let's just rush right up the field. They're just going to sit back. And you run a middle screen that almost should have got picked off.
I mean, the center loses right now.
This makes me upset. Like, in no world is this okay. In this situation, like you've been struggling the whole game, but you're still in this game. Vanderbilt's playing their ass off.
Yeah.
You're making enough plays. Your defense, albeit not playing perfect, are flying around, keeping you in the game. They're making some plays. You've made a couple of plays here and there on offense. Then this is what you choose. 9 seconds left in the game.
In the half, yeah.
I'm sorry, yes, in the half. In the second quarter, 59 seconds left. And this is the play that you draw up? How do you work that in the week and say, like, yep, that's it. That's the one. This is what we're doing.
Center loses right now, and look, even if you complete this pass, you've got a linebacker that reads it immediately. Yeah. He's probably making the play. You got a safety in the alley. You got contain on the outside.
Nothing's coached the right way either. Even if it does hit, this slot receiver's got to block the guy over him. The slot receiver goes past them. You're going to have this guy that's going to be sitting there to make the play. Like it's just a.
You're very fortunate you didn't turn the football over and not get any points, which that would have ended the game right then and there.
And then same situation, right? Same situation. Pull it back up, Taylor. This is the first play of the drive. And we talk about the RPOs, what drives you crazy, what drives you crazy. Watch the RPOs. Watch our tackle set right here. This is a running play. But with the option to throw these RPOs to either side of the field for whatever reason. So instead of Bauer Sharp down here going to block, he's running a hitch route.
Yeah.
But our tackles are pass setting this. And this is not I can't put this on the tackles.
Right.
I can't put this on them. Because you see it time and time again. The tackles are pass setting for a zone play where you have extraordinary numbers. Extraordinary numbers to run this ball.
You're man up. You're 5 on 5.
My God. You should be the third level right now. First of all, with the RPO, the running back hits it slow. He's not like attacking because he's trying to make sure he's getting the ball. But watch this pass sets by both tackles. Pass setting, so it's not an accident. It's not an MA. Pass set. Okay, let me just go tackle.
Oh, my God.
Fire off the ball, run the ball, block the Sam linebacker with a tight end.
Like, if you're the quarterback, you're just getting up there and you're just going like, hey, easy. Even zipper. Zipper.
Easy. Hey, receivers, don't run a route. Like, you are 5 on 5.
You never
right
get
here
5 on 5. Like
never
that,
get 5 on 5.
Situation.
Like 5 on 6, you still run the
good
ball.
about 5 on 6 for sure. You got a 6-man box. Let's ride.
And so just like we said, this is first down. This is into the second quarter, into the first half. You just stopped them for the first time. You got them stopped. Turnover on downs. You come out, and this is what you see. First down. Pass set. Running play. Should have been a gash.
And then the next play was the polecat?
The next play, no, it was like 2 plays later.
No. They saved that one.
They saved it. Got this in our back pocket. Any hooser. Anyway, Vanderbilt.
Good job by their edge rushers. Not falling for the bait.
Falling for the
this
bait of what?
Huge pass set.
How'd the Saints do?
They lost.
They lost.
Oh, they lost
to Dennis Allen.
Oh, shoot. Dennis Allen, his little red nose, too.
Yeah. They gave him a game ball. Like the Saints did him bad or something. I'm like the Saints mistreated him.
You have the worst winning percentage of a coach in NFL history, I believe, right?
Yeah, he's top 3 for sure.
Well, they did mistreat him. He had to apologize to the Falcons head coach for his organization.
I don't think I've ever been so triggered in this room as I am right now.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's take a break. We do have Devin Snow set to join us to kind of talk about the Saints game against the
weekend winners and losers
Chicago.
too. We can talk about other things.
Not really. I mean, maybe.
I kind of want to. I'd like to.
You'd
I'd like to
do that?
shake
All right.
it up
Well,
a little bit.
we'll have Dev. We'll talk about the Saints, and we'll get into way more of the Saints tomorrow. Certainly with Nick Underhill, and Tuesday's typically our Saints day here. Weekend winners, you said?
Oh yeah. I mean, not in this state.
Oh, okay.
Not in this state.
Okay. Fair enough. All right.
There's some in Seattle.
We'll have Devin Snow, a.k.a. Hold the Mayo, when we come back here on OTB.
Off the bench.
If you were watching the game, you probably went for more than dose. You probably said, you know what? That 12er, that right there, that's mine. Hopefully you enjoyed some good ice-cold Dos Equis.
Got a 12-pack. What are y'all drinking?
Hopefully you got to put your feet up and, watch good football. I maybe didn't start the day that way, but maybe you watch some other games there. But look, it is always a great time to go for Dos. You got another tailgating opportunity coming up this weekend. And so, look, hopefully you got good weather. You know you're going to have a good time when Dos Equis is involved. So now's a great time, just like all the time, to go for Dos.
Yeah, if you like to, enjoy the beverage every now and then, we're all adults. We can do that. You want to go for 1, go for toast, go for 3, whatever it is. Make sure you're going for Dos with Dos Equis. That cold, delicious, crisp Mexican lager. Maybe it's the Amber Especial. Maybe it's their Michelada. Whatever it is, make sure when you go to the store, you pick up that green bottle. Dos Equis, go for Dos.
My father, J.B. Falgu, had a vision of growth for First American Bank and the communities we serve. The bank's foundation was built on his legacy of compassion, loyalty, and dedication. Through his years of leadership, First American has prospered to heights even J.B. could not have imagined. I know my father would be extremely proud of the customer service and financial stability that First American provides to Southeast Louisiana. We continue to thrive because of the legacy of J.B. Falgu.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Looks like the lucky just got luckier. Dos Equis.
Hi, this is Beth Serena. Welcome to my pool. The First time I saw this beautiful pool, it exceeded every expectation that I had. They were able to get everything we wanted in this pool. It is a beautiful pool. We live out here, we eat out here, we watch TV out here. This is like our living room outside. We love this pool and everything about it. When we decided to build our pool, we called a great friend who is one of the best pool builders in the country in North Louisiana, and we said, who would you choose to build a pool in Baton Rouge? And without a hesitation, he told us Russell Pools. He said their history, tradition of great builds, great pools was unmatched. So of course, who did we call? Russell Pools. The advice I would give to anyone looking to build a pool is first call Russell Pools. They'll do an incredible job. It'll be incredibly organized. It'll be time efficient. And you will have your pool in no time.
At Ochsner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Ochsner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one: you. Ochsner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
Need security services you can count on? With Veteran Security Services, you're always protected. Locally owned and proudly serving the Gulf Coast, they're not some big national firm chasing profits. They're neighbors protecting neighbors. From petrochemical plants and healthcare facilities to port and maritime operations, Veteran Security delivers reliable protection you can trust. Choose community. Choose confidence. Choose Veteran Security Services.
Found God on the corner of First and
Tigers turn talkers. This is Off the Bench.
Was all but one, all alone, smoking his last cigarette. I said, where you been? He said, ask anything. Where were you when everything was falling apart? All my days spent by telephone, never rain. All I needed was a call that never came. To the corner of First and I missed that. Lost and insecure.
You found me. You found me.
Cajun curveball. That is depressing ass music. Let me call my
I told
ex.
y'all it was gonna. Let me call my. I told y'all it was gonna be moody this morning.
That's so
Bro,
good.
the
Let me call
phrase,
my ex.
incredible, though.
Ready,
Love this,
ready to
guys.
get some hits. Yeah, we're not going to give you happy music. Who's happy?
Nobody.
Nobody should be happy.
Deb said nobody called yet. Yeah, that's my bad. I thought we were doing weekend winners.
Yeah,
here.
hey, Deb, we'll call it 9:30. That's our bad. We
That's on
messed
us.
up on that, Deb.
That's on us.
That's on us,
That's on
Deb.
me.
Hey,
My hand is
that's
up.
on me.
Just
Pat my
Pat.
chest. So we'll do weekend winners, then we'll get to Deb.
I don't love what you just did, Matt.
What?
That was.
I'm going to have to look back.
All
on
right,
it.
all right, all right.
All
Let's
right,
move,
all
let's move
right, all
on.
right.
Let's move on. Deb, we're going to call you at 9:30. We love
Somebody's
you.
going to screenshot that.
Let's get into
I think
week.
me and Dev out
week-
there last night just taking bullets, just defending Rattler. all over the
You
place.
knew as soon as Spencer had a bad game that it was coming. You knew it. I still like. There's some
Me and
people
Dev out there on the internet just putting our shields on.
Like, on the
Nick is not going to need Goodwood for weeks.
Nick's
Nick couldn't sleep last
he's
night.
gonna be out. He's gonna be out of tension.
We
There's
said
no
we
doubt.
would get him on video after a win, and we forgot. Do we get Nick on
But
video
for
tomorrow?
sure, absolutely.
Bring
He's
him
gonna
up.
have his Tyler Shuck jersey on.
Yeah.
Anyways,
I'll get my shield out for
Backwards.
Spencer Rattler.
He's gonna have his jersey on backwards.
I'll get my shield out for him too. I want so bad for I'm on the Spencer Rattler train fully. I
Yeah,
want him
too.
to be our franchise quarterback, and I love him.
This is really his first bad game. Like, yeah, he had a bad game. Everybody has a bad game.
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean-
he had some bad moments. Yeah.
God, like the good was like he was like
Those
better
two
than
touchdown
Caleb's
throws
good.
to while they were great. I mean,
the fourth down. I know how bad it really does look. It looks ugly, but it was fourth down. So he's just like,
yep.
You had a two man. I think it was a two-man route combination because AK didn't get out.
They covered everybody up.
Yeah,
I mean,
that ball's supposed to go to AK. They covered it up. They knocked him off his route, and then he just stopped. So you got two guys en route, and he's like, "Oh, let me try to throw it." It looks bad. I get that.
First interception bad. Second interception, like, it's not great. You don't want to do that.
You telegraphed it because you pointed to Rashid.
Yeah,
and then,
but you see that throughout the league. Those are interceptions that happen to everybody. But it ended up turning into like basically the same thing as a 50-yard punt, basically. Yeah. But no excuse. But he did. The good moments are good, man, and the bad moments, unfortunately, stem from bad all around him.
Yeah,
it's not his fault. He should have been better in run defense, though. That's on Rattler right there. It's his fault that they gave up 6.5 yards per carry to running back.
The Kyle Manung guy and DeAndre Swift. All right, let's do it because we'll never do it. Weekend winners.
That's how winning is done.
Just do it.
That's right. We can't have anyone freak out there, okay? We've got to keep our composure. We've got too far.
I'm by winning. I win here and I win there. Now what?
Are you doing what it takes to win a championship?
Wow, winning.
Well, then I guess there's only one thing left to do.
What's that?
What's that?
Win the
whole thing.
Weekend winner, because I see a lot of this inside this chat. I see it a lot on the old intro nets that maybe you can't play the brand of football that we're used to seeing in today's NIL transfer portal era. And I understand why you say that, but my weekend winner is going to be a team that does exactly what you want to see. They are mean, they are nasty, and they're also tough. And that is the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. Yeah. They were underdogs on the road at Duke. They said, to hell with that. They went and won 27-18. And you know what that team does? They make you feel their presence every single time that you play them. They impose their will on you. Sometimes they don't win, even when they do it. But they do it. And you know that you play Georgia Tech. You know how you know? Because you're on the cold tub on the next Thursday after you played them. Because that's what they do. They bring the fight to you. It's an old school mentality. Brent Key, former offensive lineman at Georgia Tech, does not accept anything but the effort that his team shows. Their quarterback is tougher than a $2 steak, and he goes out there and makes play after play after play. They are too gritty to be pretty, and they're a weekend winner.
Yeah, the epitome of that old school mentality of like, even if we happen to not score as many points as them and we lose this football game, that team that just won the football game is going to wake up tomorrow saying, I don't want to play them again.
Right.
I don't want to do it. I'm hurting too much. So I'm going to give a real quick one, then a real one right here. It has to do with the announcer. The announcer for the Georgia Tech game.
I was going to be like Jesse Palmer.
The announcer for the Georgia Tech game, he made a comment at the end of the game after Haynes King just being that guy, that gritty. He called him the Texas Hainsaw Massacre.
Oh, that's awesome.
That is a great
Haynes King
name.
from Tech. What a great name. The
That's
Texas Hainsaw Massacre. All right, so that's a weekend winner. But my weekend winner, Matt Stafford. Unbelievable. The guy is timeless. He keeps playing his ass off. The London game, the early game, if you missed it yesterday morning, because there's a London game every single week, threw 5 touchdowns, 3 of them to Devontae Adams. Set the international record for touchdowns thrown in a game. 0 interceptions, and this was all done in the rain as well, mind you.
The London rain, which is notorious for being the worst kind of rain.
Yeah, and so the number one receiver's out, Puka Nacua, out with injury. So he throws 3 to Devontae, 1 to Kanata Mumpfield. Ever heard of him? Nope.
Have now.
Second career reception for old Kanata, 7th rounder, rookie. And then another one to tight end Terrence Ferguson, also his second career reception, rookie. So just finding ways to do it, getting it done. Doesn't matter where he is, what country he's in, playing his ass off. Matt Stafford.
All right, my
Matthew,
weekend winner. Y'all know, I've said it, the Mariners are kind of like my sweetheart that I'm pulling for in the postseason this season. I can't get enough of Cal Raleigh, the big dumper. It's probably going to be the MVP. But my weekend winner is Eugenio Suarez. Friday night, they were in Game 5 of the ALCS. They were down 1-0. The Mariners were down 1-0 heading into the 8th inning. And then, or 2-0 heading into the 8th inning. Cal Raleigh hits a solo home run. But then Eugenio Suarez comes up. Bases get loaded. Eugenio Suarez comes up, hits a grand slam to lead them to a 6-2 victory over the Blue Jays. So the Mariners 1 win away from heading to the World Series. And this is also pretty cool. This was only the second grand slam in team history in the postseason. Join Edgar Martinez,
Edgar.
who is
Holy
the
1990s.
Mariners. He is the Mariners' current director of hitting strategy. So that's just like awesome. Weekend winner Eugenio Suarez, season winner the big dumper Cal Raleigh. I think I'm in love with
God,
it.
that's got to be the easiest job in the world. Hitting, strategy director to hit dingers.
Yeah, just hit dingers.
Strategy.
Yeah.
Hit dingers.
Yeah,
Hit dingers.
there's your strategy.
Hit dingers.
Weekend winner for me, my first one. It is going to be the Tulane Green Wave. Matt said there wasn't as many winners in this state. Tulane got it done. They got a last-second victory over Army, but it's the way they did it. So Jake Retzlaff, their quarterback, and then Shaz Preston, Louisiana native, has a little bit of an interesting college career. He's back in the boot with the Tulane Green Wave. Let's watch this game winner right here. I mean, one of the most improbable ones you'll see, never giving up on the play. Shaz Preston right there. Off 2 bounces, gets the win over Army. Shout out to the Green Wave. Shout out Shaz Preston. Great play.
Find a way.
That was a great play. Yeah, Army fought them. It was a hard-fought game. Had a chance to watch most of that one on replay. It was fun. It's fun watch. Guys giving everything they had.
Do you want to? Oh, sorry.
I'm just saying. I'm sure Tulane still supports the troops, though, even though they beat Army.
They did. After the game, when Army was doing their alma mater, Tulane actually went over there and stood with them.
Oh, that's awesome.
I love that.
Yeah.
I was going to say, do we want to do the tribute here?
No,
real
we'll
quick,
do it
or-
9:45.
But we're calling
yeah,
Dev.
that's true. Oh, yeah.
What do y'all want to do?
We can call Dev at 30, and then before we get to ask the bench, we can do.
Okay.
Yeah, we got to say goodbye.
We do.
We
do.
do.
Say goodbye.
We have to.
If nobody else has one, I do have one more winner.
I mean, I do, but you can go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
Curry
Go ahead.
College got a big win, Division
Who?
III college, and Monty Quinn set the NCAA record in all divisions, rushing for 522 yards and 7 touchdowns on only 20 carries. I mean, he dominated.
God.
He had 3 touchdowns of over 50 yards or more. You can see it right here. Shout out Monty Quinn. I mean, 20 carries, 522 yards,
Monty.
and 7 touchdowns. Figured our guy Jake Hester would like the small guy, getting some recognition here. Curry College, big win for them as well.
Where is Curry College?
In Curry.
Curry College is, I don't know.
Holy cow, look at the receivers blocking instead of running around.
Good. Physical game.
That looks fun.
In Milton, Massachusetts.
Holy moly.
I'm sorry, I said 3 of his touchdowns were over 50 yards. 5 of his touchdowns were over 50 yards. Don't want to downplay him, yeah.
Don't shortchange that
2
guy.
over 80 yards.
Weekend winner for me, Arizona State. They take down Texas Tech in Tempe, Arizona. Texas Tech looked like they were already in the Big 12 championship game, just cruising along the Big 12 season. Arizona State gets their quarterback, Sam Levitt, back. He throws for 319 yards, and the Sun Devils get a big victory against Texas Tech. And it got hairy, really hairy there at the end, but Arizona State able to hang on for a victory against an undefeated top 7 Texas Tech team.
Ay. Oh, we were all cheering for Texas Tech team.
Did we jinx them?
I was not.
I think we did. I
was going for Kenny Dillingham.
All right, I'm just going to rattle off a couple here because I got them. Why not?
Smoke them if you got them.
Smoke them if you got them. All right, weekend winner, Micah Parsons. Green Bay Packers had 3 sacks yesterday. Absolutely, that's why you make the trade for him. Packers are struggling right now. They are not the team that we thought they were going to be, but he made the plays, and that's why you get a guy like that can make a game-changing play when it counts, and he is a relentless pass rusher. And I got 2 weekend losers. One, the Chargers. Those uniforms stink.
Oh, man.
They were
Oh, the
terrible.
Savannah
They were
Bananas.
They were bad.
They're terrible.
Oh my God! Like Jake, even he got this one before we could get to him.
I did a B-rabbit on him.
Yeah, he did. He's like,
I said,
Oh, you
Flynn,
did?
go ahead and get your dad jokes off in one of our group chats that we're in. I said, go ahead and get them off, bud. 'cause
Yeah.
I know they're coming.
Yeah.
I was waiting on
he
you.
cut
I was
that
waiting
off.
on Moscona. I was waiting on Musso. I was waiting on Hunt.
There
Go
you
ahead and pop these dad jokes off.
Not only did they stink at football, But
they did stink in football.
They looked terrible. And then my other weekend loser, the New York Giants last night. The Broncos scored 33 points in the fourth quarter.
Yeah,
beat you 33-32. You missed 2 extra points. Gave up a huge fourth quarter comeback in a game that you were killing them.
And I really needed the Broncos to lose, too.
What was it, 18-0 at the beginning of the
19-0.
19-0 beginning of the fourth quarter. They scored 33 points in the fourth quarter.
I think I saw that it's the most scored from a team that had been shut out the previous 3 quarters. Okay, cool.
Whoa, so that's a big old weekend loser.
One more quick weekend winner. Weekend winner, college baseball, because Tony Vitello might be heading to San Francisco Giants, and this just makes me so happy because of how cocky and annoying that stupid fan base is because of Tony Vitello. And if Tony Vitello is gone, then that program's probably going to be in shambles for a little bit. So that just makes me happy.
Are you saying they're not a traditional power?
No.
Oh, they act like they are.
I know they think that they're a powerhouse of college baseball, but this is about to knock them down a few pegs, and it's going to make me very happy.
A nice stadium's going to have some empty seats in it.
Aw.
Yeah, that's all I had, though.
Weekend winner for me, BYU. They beat Utah in the Holy War 24-21. Flynn and I both picked BYU to win this game. A lot of people, including Vegas, had Utah going on the road and winning this game. BYU was undefeated. You know what BYU does incredibly well? They run the football and they play strong defense. You know what is always going to travel home or away? Running the football and playing strong defense. You know what is going to win big games? Running the football and playing strong defense. BYU does that. They get the victory in the Holy War 24-21.
Throwing the ball is pretty fun, too, though.
Yeah, that's true. What if you can't do either?
Ooh.
Well.
So recipe for disaster.
A stat that we have yet to bring up. Right now, there is 2 teams, 2 power conference teams, just two, to not score 25 points versus an FBS opponent.
LSU and...
Doesn't matter. LSU's one of them.
Yeah. But just out of curiosity.
I don't even care. LSU's one of them.
What's
There's 2 teams, 2 power conference teams to not score 25 points versus someone that plays football in the Football Bowl subdivision. LSU Tigers one of them.
Go to break. I don't want to respond.
Okay.
Just letting y'all know.
I don't want to respond.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
I don't like that step.
We'll take a break. Devin Snow, a.k.a. Hold the Mayo, when we come back.
Off the bench.
When it comes to pipe fabrication, time is money. And at River Parish Contractors, we make every second count. Our 36,000 square foot shop is ready to take on your projects right now. With experienced welders, precise fittings, and fast turnarounds you can trust. Whether it's a single custom spool or a full-scale run, we have the capacity and the skill to keep your job on schedule. Call us or visit rpcontractors.com for your quote. That's rpcontractors.com.
In South Louisiana, you can always count on good people coming together to help our children.
At Dreams Come True, we grant wishes for Louisiana children with life-threatening illnesses. But to do this, we need funds.
That's why we're trying to raise $100,000 for Dreams Come True by giving away the Blessed Builders School.
Make your backyard's dream come true while helping our kids.
Just go to dreampoolla.com and you can find out how your $25 donation might help win you a Duplessis pool.
Family owned and community driven.
Service Chevrolet Cadillac, a legacy you can trust since 1972. Service Chevrolet Cadillac, our family serving your family.
For over 50 years.
At Luba Workers' Comp, our journey began over 30 years ago with a simple belief. Our clients come first.
At Luba, our business has always been focused on people, not policies.
Through every success and challenge, we've continued to grow because we've stayed true to our values, committed to providing you with genuine dependability.
Because your well-being is more than a priority.
It's our purpose.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Huh. Looks like the lucky just got luckier. Dos Equis.
Man, age is just a number. Don't let it dictate how you feel. Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness has anti-aging services that can help you look and feel your best. Visit yourgoodwood.com and discover a renewed sense of vitality.
Gulf Coast Bank and Trust is giving our customers the power to bank anywhere, anytime during this challenging event. And we're right there with you. Our mobile banking app is a smart way to manage your money and time. Gulf Coast Bank and Trust, the bank that cares about you.
...2007 champs, purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn, Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
Welcome back in, OTB, live from the Raising Cane studio. Before we get to Dev, I want to remind you about our friends over at K to Z Interiors and Outdoor Living. Go to the website, ktozblinds.com, for more information. In Baton Rouge, in Lafayette, on the North Shore. That contact information is right there, top right corner of the website. Interior, outdoor living, they can help you with both. Have Brandon Barton and the team come out to your space. Again, that website for K to Z Interiors and Outdoor Living is ktozblinds.com. Another thing we want to get out there before we get to Dev, go to louisianasports.net, of course, our website, and we have a poll of the week. And the poll this week is, will Lane Kiffin take the Florida job? So go ahead and vote on that. You might hear about that here to end this show. But will Lane Kiffin take the Florida job? Right there on the homepage of louisianasports.net. Let's get to our guy, Devin Snow, a.k.a. Holding the Mayo. Dev, what's up, brother?
Hang on, I just accidentally hung up on it.
Oh, nice. I don't want to skew the vote at all, but why would he take the Florida job?
I wouldn't.
No, why would he?
I'd say exactly where I'm at.
Yeah, I wouldn't go anywhere.
Right now, that's 100% of the vote is no.
That was the most chaotic trying to get him on the phone ever. I don't know what just went happen.
Phones are tough.
Phones are tough, just like words.
Yeah.
They're tough.
Words are
Well,
tough.
he's here.
What's up, Deb?
Hey.
Yo, what's up?
Well, you listen to the show, not the vibes. I'm just going to open floor it for you, man. And we've talked a lot of LSU, but I know you got Saints thoughts as well. I'm sure you took some incredible phone calls last night. Really for the first time. I mean, Seattle game got away from you early, and it's hard to judge that one. But this was a game that you made a fight, you made a comeback, and then it just all kind of went to hell there. Your thoughts on the Saints and our guy Ratdat having really his first struggling game and having 4 turnovers?
Yeah, so I just think that what happened was, Spencer Rattler towards the end of the first half, when they scored that touchdown to Olave, he gained, confidence, momentum, right? And usually that's a great thing. Not saying that it's not, right? But I think that he just kind of overdid it and let his, emotion kind of get the best of him, and he just started taking risk, right? I'm not mad at him for it. It just didn't work out in his favor yesterday. He really was feeling himself. I mean, let's just call it what it is. He really was feeling himself, and it burnt us. And yeah, it was his worst game of the season in my opinion. But I don't write a man off for one bad game. If you're watching the Saints at this point, dude, for wins, you're insane. You're a psychopath, right? Because that's not what you're gonna get a lot of this season. You gotta look at this different, and it hurts, bro. It's hard to do because everybody every single Sunday wakes up thinking, hey, I want this team to win, right? But you got to get over that. It's not gonna happen, right? So you gotta look at different aspects of the game. And I think if you've been looking the last 6 games or so, Spencer Rattler has progressed every single game, and this was just a setback right here. And it happens to the best of them, man. But like Flynn was saying, first of all, when you losing so much, you ain't got nothing to feel good about. So what do people do on the internet? They try to find something to feel good about. And what is what is humans, biggest satisfaction on the internet? They want to be right, and they want to tell you that you're wrong. I mean, they telling Matt Flynn, they telling him on the internet, who's won a national championship and played in the NFL.
And a Super Bowl.
And a Super Bowl. Saying that, hey, you don't know what you're talking about. You only played such and such many games, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, dude, these guys have nothing good to feel about right now.
They started at Jesuit for a couple of seasons, bud.
Yeah. So that's where we at.
Me and Devin, we looked like that picture of Jon Snow in the Battle of the Bastards, just sitting there by ourselves, with a whole army coming at us last night. Me and him, the only ones out there.
If you had tagged me in, I was asleep pretty early last night. But if you had tagged me in,
I know.
I love a good Twitter
fight.
fight.
It's easy, man. It's easy. And I look at it, it's like it's kind of an unfair situation for Rattler because it's such easy pickings to be like, well, let's say he throws some picks here or there. When you don't look at the totality of the game, the body of work, and the totality of what's happening in the season. Like if Shuck would have started from day one and played like Rattler has done to this point in the season, they're like, we got our guy, we got him. But since it's Rattler and Shuck's behind him, like all these people that's come out of the woodwork, so we were out there fighting the good fight last night, me and Devin.
And it's like, dude, you playing Dennis Allen, who's very familiar with Rattler. By the way, Dennis Allen, we know, is not a great head coach, but we know that Dennis Allen is a great defensive coordinator. And his biggest emphasis as a defensive coordinator is to
take the ball away.
Force turnovers and get the quarterback kind of thinking. Get him to where he may take a second longer, get him confused, show him different looks. And, that is everything that was displayed yesterday, man. Like, that's Dennis Allen, man. We know that. He was here forever, coaching the defense, and our defense had never been better.
All right, so for the Saints, moving forward, because there was a couple of things, and you mentioned it, it's you show up and you kind of feel like you're going to lose games. So as somebody that's been a lifelong Saints fan, what is your reason to watch the game now? Why are you tuning in to watch the Saints games the rest of the year?
That right there, just because I'm a lifelong Saints fan, and that's my, what do you call it? That's my tradition. That's my culture. I don't care if they won in 27. You know what I'm saying? I'm still gonna watch the Saints. Same thing with LSU. I'm always gonna watch these teams, but it's at this point, the internet, we just trying to be right. That's it. That. There's nothing else to grab at. Because everything's pretty mid, man. Everything's just is what it is. And, I don't disagree with people that say, hey, I want to see Shuck. I don't disagree with that because before the end of the year, especially if you're not winning any games, you do want to see him because you drafted him with the 40th pick and you want to know, you want that clarity before, you go to the draft and you got a top 3, top 5 pick. You want the clarity knowing, hey, is this guy any good or not? Do we have to draft a quarterback? Whatever the case may be, because I'd love to be honest with you, I'd love for it all to work out to where we didn't have to draft a quarterback in this next draft and we could get a playmaker. Because if there's one thing the Saints ain't got, they ain't got no playmakers on offense, dude. They throw the same 3 guys every game. It's Rashid Shaheed, Chris Olave, and Jawan Johnson. Everybody else might as well be, sitting on the couch. They're not getting no play. So I'd love to draft a playmaker that could help the offense.
Yeah, there's so many holes to fill outside of the quarterback. You got a guy that, with Rattler who arguably, this is all arguable, but arguably playing better than 3 of the 6 first-rounders in his own draft class from last year, and what was said to be the best quarterback draft class since 2020. And he's just and he's playing as good or better than at least 3 of them.
Yeah.
I mean, you watched Michael Penix last time. Penix has his like moments, but my God, if Spencer threw it in the ground in the dirt as much as Penix did last night,
with a game on the line,
with a game on the line, like
ending the half with a
people be wanting to stone him.
Get a grounding penalty.
I know. So there's so many other things to fix out there. I mean, your defense gives up 6.5 yards per carry to running backs. So there's so many things. I think you hit the nail on the head, though. Like, people just want to feel better. They want to feel right out there. And the quarterback with a second rounder behind him is certainly easy picking. So, but look, Chris Olave had Alondra called us tech. We were in the group chat. This was his contract extension game. He's certainly picked it up.
Yeah, he has, and his brother was there to tweet about it. You know, stay on that side. It's like, dude, I mean, it ain't like that, bro. That's how much in shambles we are, right? It's like, you know, first of all, without the fans, and I know this has been said before, but I really want to emphasize this. Like, fans are gonna talk, dude. Like, I've never lived a day in life where fans watch football and just sat there and was like, oh, you know, this is bad, but I'm not gonna say anything. I'm gonna stay optimistic. And anything bad, I'm just going to disregard trying to say, and I'm just not going to say anything. We're going to wait till the next game. That's not how it works, dude. Like, if the fans ain't talking, the NFL ain't walking. Like, That's just what it is, man. So, you know, I'm happy for Olave. I'm very happy for him. But let me ask y'all this. If Spencer Rattler was on the Denver Broncos team, you think that they'd be 1-6?
No. No, they'd be at least 4-2.
So we got to look at the roster, dude, and that's, you know, you got to consider all these things, man. You got a bunch of guys who just, you know, it's. I saw a receiver run smack into Pete Werner, smack into him like it was a wall, and he couldn't tackle him. You know, Justin Reed, bro, I don't know. You know, it's just not working out. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, all the vets who are naturally taking a step back, you know, it just, and then the O-line, you know, it's used, I don't know how, the last 10 years you drafted an O-line in the first or second round 5 times, 6 times, whatever it is. And just some of these guys you drafted, they not true first rounders or second rounders or whatever, you know what I'm saying? You can't tell me that Pennon's a true first rounder. He's more like a 5th rounder, 4th rounder. You can't tell me that Cesar Ruiz is a true first rounder. No, he's more like a 4th rounder, 5th rounder, you know? So This is also a accumulation of just not getting the right guys in the first round, man. And that's the biggest thing that's got to change. You cannot keep wasting first round picks like this, dude.
They are precious. You only get so many of them. And, when you continue to get guys that are not performing, it's just a tough look. When you try to fortify your lines of scrimmage and you've just missed on almost every single pick, it feels like, hey, you know, look, Kelvin Banks looks like he's going to be the part, and hopefully he can continue to develop there. But, you've had way more misses than you have hits. So, all right, well, that was fun. That was not depressing at all. Sorry about that, Dev. It's just one of those weekends. And so, hey, sir, you enjoy some good red beans and rice today. You enjoy some good fried chicken, and you know, put a smile on your face and a song in your heart.
Yeah, I'll try to do that. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
And, man, we back at it next weekend. So, actually, no, we got to bye, huh? LSU's got to
buy.
No,
LSU's got A&M.
Oh, okay.
From Texas.
All right, so here we go again.
All right, again, great vibes on the way out. Deb, we love you. We thank you, brother. We'll catch up again next week.
All right, y'all take care.
All right, you as well.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that was that.
We
great vibes. Great vibes. As Alondra pointed out, we do have news from Florida State that they're going to give Mike Norvell the rest of the season. There's that news.
Breaking.
There's another quarterback. There's another head coach in the state of Florida that did not share the same fate, and we'll put him to rest.
Get your tissue ready
when we come back here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to centralplumbing.org. Centralplumbing.org is the website for Central Plumbing. Not only in Central, the entire greater Baton Rouge area, we are talking to you. And it's not just emergencies, but certainly 24/7, 365 emergency services at 225-925-8552. But if you're looking to upgrade at your home, at your business, they can come out and they can do that as well. They can go tankless with a tankless water heater. Never run out of hot water again. Go to centralplumbing.org.
Yeah, those tankless water heaters are life-changing, too. So, that's after dinner. Got to get the kids showered. You got to wash the dishes. You got to clean clothes for the next day. Never run out of hot water. Any of your plumbing needs, whether it's residential, commercial, make sure you call Central Plumbing, the Payne family, the experts in the greater Baton Rouge area. They've been doing it a long, long time. And, oh, yeah, how about 24/7 emergency service? So, no matter the day, no matter the time, if you have an issue, call 225-925-8552, centralplumbing.org.
Parish Construction and Roofing. This is Coach Kim Mulkey. Go to parishbuilt.com for all of your roofing needs. From your hometown, parishbuilt.com.
After a decade of working in private duty nursing, I know how hard it can be to find compassionate care for the ones that you love the most. So I started Decision Critical, a premier concierge nursing agency, so we can take care of you wherever you are. Our highly skilled nurses provide exceptional care from the comfort of your own home with personalized packages for short-term, long-term, or even around-the-clock care. Visit us at decisioncriticalbr.com and give us a call today to get started.
We typically think of stress as being bad for us. At Our Lady of the Lake and LSU, we are researching how certain types of stress, such as exercise, can be good for our immune health. By studying people under extreme stress, such as athletes, astronauts, service members, and first responders, we're learning how to improve the immune health of everyone. That's the power of research. That's the impact of champions. Together, we roar.
At Luba Workers' Comp, our journey began over 30 years ago with a simple belief. Our clients come first.
At Luba, our business has always been focused on people, not policies.
Through every success and challenge, we've continued to grow because we've stayed true to our values, committed to providing you with genuine dependability.
Because your well-being is more than a priority. It's our purpose.
BRAC teamed up to reimagine your parks, and you imagined big. With your help, we went to work, creating 12 beautiful community parks across the parish. A family-sized water park, miles and miles of trails, and parks just for your dogs. There are more places to splash, to explore, to run wild, and even soar. You imagined, we delivered. Gold. BRAC, your #1 park system in the nation.
Need security services you can count on? With Veteran Security Services, you're always protected. Locally owned and proudly serving the Gulf Coast, they're not some big national firm chasing profits. They're neighbors protecting neighbors. From petrochemical plants and healthcare facilities to port and maritime operations, Veteran Security delivers reliable protection you can trust. Choose community. Choose confidence. Choose Veteran Security Services. Visit veteransecurityfirm.com.
Gulf Coast Bank and Trust is giving our customers the power to bank anywhere, anytime during this challenging event. And we're right there with you.
From the locker room to the airwaves, it's Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
All right, welcome back in. OTB, one final segment here. Before we lay a coach to rest here, let's go ahead and remind you about All-Star Toyota of BatonRouge.com. Buying new, leasing, renting, everything is available. Sedans, hybrids, midsize, full-size SUVs, Sienna minivan, multiple trucks as well with the Tacoma and the Tundra. Something for everyone. Every need will be met every single time. All-Star Toyota of BatonRouge.com. Take it away, Matthew.
Well, it's this segment's coming a little too often right now. God, it's sad here in college football. But we have to lay to rest yet another head coach. He's too damn young. We lost another good one. University of Florida, Billy Napier.
Billy?
He did a lot of great things for our state. but he's gone. Like a blink of an eye, somebody's there, then they're not. Life's too short. Life's too precious. Hug your loved ones today. We gather here today to remember the Billy Napier era at the University of Florida, a time filled with promise, patience, and PowerPoints. Billy came to Gainesville with a plan, a process, and Lord knows he stuck to it. Every day, every week, we were right there. And to be fair, sometimes we were. Billy might just be the greatest about to be fired head coach of all time.
It's true.
The man could deliver a "we're close" speech like it was scripture. Nobody made a 3-point loss sound more like a long-term investment in the future than Billy Napier. He recruited well, he built structure, he believed in culture, and he never lost his calm, even when the swamp got restless. Billy never blinked. That's part of that Louisiana toughness he carried with him. A little grit, a little grace, and a touch of Cajun charm. Sure, the wins didn't pile up quite like he hoped, but no one can say he didn't care. He worked hard, led with class, and handled the fire, and eventually the firing, with more dignity than most would. So here's the Coach Billy, the king of "we're right there," the professor of patience, and the only damn man who could make 5 and 7 feel like a step in the right direction. May your next stop be a place where the process finally meets the points. So go in peace. Rest easy, our sweet prince of the swamp. And as always, Florida sucks!
We kind of do right now, too.
That was tough to get through. Seriously, hug your loved ones. Tomorrow's never promised. For anybody.
How many coaches is that now? 9?
We've done 4 eulogies now.
Yeah,
we haven't done one for everybody.
I mean, yeah, the Colorado State coach doesn't get a eulogy.
Yeah.
Sorry,
bud.
You don't get one.
I think it's been
Tennessee Titans coach. You don't get one either.
Yeah, no, you don't. Callahan.
Bravo, bravo.
All right,
bravo.
they did chant that in the stadium.
Hey, go Tigers.
Yeah,
Speed A&M.
We'll see you tomorrow. Holla
Rat
at your
dat.
boys and girl. See ya. Holla.
Off the bench.
While Louisiana politics can seem like they're from another planet, Moon Griffon isn't afraid to bring politicians back down to earth. Listen to the Moon Griffon Show weekday mornings at 9 on Talk 107.3.
Looking for cleaner energy? Propane is energy for everyone. Propane water heaters are very cost efficient. And the savings are even greater with a tankless propane water heater.